raise a farmer's income, supply a processor with raw material, or save the nation $1 in imports. Policy acquires value only when it changes lives. This roundtable must therefore be more than another conversation. It must become a platform for alignment, accountability, and action. We must live here with a shared understanding of who will do what, by when, with what resources, and against which measurable targets. But my expectation is that we'll leave the walls of this hall with a mindset of change, transitioning from a generation of whiners to a generation of troubleshooters. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, oil palm is not merely another agricultural commodity. It is a strategic link between agriculture and industry. Across the value chain, it supports farmers, nursery operators, transporters, processors, traders, manufacturers, and service providers, with women playing a particularly important role in processing and marketing. Its importance extends far beyond edible oil. Oil palm provides raw materials for soaps, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, confectionery products, animal feed, bioenergy, and many other industrial products. A competitive oil palm industry can therefore create jobs, strengthen rural economies, deepen agro-industrialization, generate tax revenue, reduce our import bill, and conserve scarce foreign exchange. Yet, Ghana has not realized the full promise of this crop. Industry estimates indicate that annual national demand for palm oil substantially exceeds domestic supply. The resulting deficit is met largely through imports. Even though Ghana possesses favorable agroecological conditions, experienced farmers, research capacity, and a growing processing base, this production gap represents more than a shortage of oil. It represents jobs not created, factories operating below capacity, farmers denied reliable markets, foreign exchange that could have remained within our economy. It also creates room for smuggling and other forms of unfair trade that undermine legitimate businesses and deprive the state of revenue. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this situation must change. And under the leadership of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, it will change. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in the 2026 budget, government set out its ambition to support the establishment of 100,000 hectares of new oil palm plantations. This is a bold intervention, but it is not simply a target for expanding acreage. It is a national program for building an integrated, sustainable, and competitive industry. The success of this initiative will not be judged only by the number of hectares planted. It will be judged by the quality of planting material supplied, the productivity of farms, the inclusion of smallholders, women and young people, the security and transparency of land arrangements, the protection of forests and biodiversity, the availability of patient finance, efficiency of processing, the strength of market linkages, and the incomes earned by farmers and other value chain actors. Expansion must be carefully planned. We must promote suitable production zones, rehabilitate aging and low-yielding farms, close the yield gap on existing plantations, and bring new areas into production without destroying forests or compromising environmentally sensitive landscapes. Ghana must prove that agricultural expansion and environmental responsibility can advance together. The establishment of the Tree Crop Development Authority under the Tree Crop Development Authority Act 2019 Act 1010 was a major milestone in the governance of Ghana's tree crop sector. Through TCDA, Ghana now has a dedicated statutory institution to regulate and coordinate the development of priority tree crops, including oil palm. For this national initiative, TCDA must serve as the institutional anchor, coordinating registration and licensing, supporting production planning, establishing reliable industry data, promoting traceability and quality assurance, facilitating collaboration among institutions, and ensuring orderly development across the value chain. A research oil palm industry must be a formalized industry. Every nursery operator, farmer, aggregator, processor, trader, exporter, and service provider must understand that registration, licensing, and compliance are not administrative burdens. They are the foundations of credibility, investor confidence, traceability, and access to premium markets. Government will support TCDA to enforce standards fairly and consistently. Regulation must protect compliant businesses, discourage illegal trade, safeguard consumers, and ensure that Ghanaian palm oil can compete confidently in both domestic and international markets. Distinguished guests, moving from policy to practice requires clarity about our immediate priorities. First, we must raise productivity and secure quality planting materials. Low yields cannot sustain a competitive industry. Research institutions, certified nurseries, extension services, and producers must work together to ensure access to high-yielding, climate-resilient, and disease-tolerant planting materials, supported by good agronomic practices and effective farm management. Second, we must place smallholders at the center of the industry. Large-scale investment is necessary, but it must grow alongside well-organized and adequately supported smallholder and outgrower schemes. The farmer must not remain the weakest participant in the value chain. Farmers need secure market arrangements, transparent pricing, extension support, affordable inputs, and a fair share of the value they help to create. Number three, we must resolve land and financing constraints. Oil palm is a long-term investment. It requires secure land tenure and patient capital, with repayment terms that reflect the crop's gestation period. Financial institutions must therefore develop fit-for-purpose products for nurseries, for producers, for aggregators, and for processors. Traditional authorities, landowners, district assemblies, and investors must also promote transparent and mutually beneficial land arrangements that protect communities and reduce conflict. We must also build processing capacity and competitive markets. Production expansion must be matched with efficient mills, storage, logistics, quality control, and reliable offtake arrangements. We must reduce post-harvest losses, improve extraction rates, and encourage deeper value addition. Ghana should not aspire merely to produce more fresh fruit bunches. We must aspire to manufacture more of the finished products consumed at home and demanded abroad. We must also build a traceable, inclusive, and sustainable value chain. Global markets increasingly demand proof of origin, environmental responsibility, decent labor practices, and product quality. Traceability is therefore no longer an option. At the same time, women and young people must have deliberate opportunities in production, aggregation, processing, technology, logistics, and enterprise development. An industry that excludes them cannot be transformed. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, No single institution can deliver this transformation. The Ministry of Food and Agriculture will provide policy leadership, but implementation requires the combined strength of TCDA, other ministries and agencies, research institutions, financial institutions, development partners, district assembly, traditional authorities, farmer organizations, and indeed the private sector. Government must create the enabling environment and provide strategic public investment. The private sector must bring capital, innovation, technology, efficiency, and market. Research institutions must provide solutions. Financial institutions must design appropriate products. Traditional authorities and communities must support transparent access to land. Producers and processors must comply with standards and honor contractual obligations. Partnerships, however, must not become a slogan. It must be expressed in clear commitment, shared risks, defined responsibilities, and measurable results. The state cannot and should not carry every investment alone. I therefore urge this forum to agree on practical next steps, responsible institutions, realistic timelines, and a mechanism for monitoring implementation. When we meet again, our progress must be visible, not merely in reports, but in certified nurseries, productive farms, functioning mills, new businesses, decent jobs, increased local supply, and reduce imports. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ghana has the land, climate, knowledge, enterprise, and market to become a leading producer and processor of sustainable palm oil. What will determine our success is whether we can align these strengths behind a common national purpose. It means moving from fragmented interventions to coordinated action, from low yields to high productivity, from informal operations to a traceable industry, from exporting opportunities to creating jobs at home, and from dependence on imports to national self-reliance and export competitiveness. Let this be our collective resolve. Ghana will not remain a nation of enormous agricultural potential and limited agricultural resource. We will cultivate that potential, process it, add value to it, and transform it into prosperity for the people of Ghana. I commend the board, the management, and staff of the Tree Crop Development Authority for their leadership. I also acknowledge the invaluable contributions of our farmers, processors, investors, research institutions, traditional authorities, development partners, and all other stakeholders represented here today. Together, let us move decisively from policy to practice. Together, let us reset Ghana's oil palm industry. And together, let us build an industry that is productive, inclusive, sustainable, and globally competitive. After today's event, we are not going to converge to listen to reports again. We are going to see the actions of our collective results. Thank you.
The progress of work on the Chichilga Tumu Chichilga Sandima Road, which are part of the Big Push. This road is a very important road because it links the Upper East and the Upper West regions. And so if you're going from Bolga to Wa, this is where you pass through Tumu all the way to Wa. And so the whole stretch all the way to Wa has been divided into lots and given to different contractors. But this particular lot is a lot that is being done by myself I remember in 2016 we tasked for it, but we left office and the progress came to a halt. So I'm happy that I've come back here, and this time it's under the Big Push. Like we said, Big Push are priority roads, and budgetary allocation is made every year for those roads. And so payment is not a problem. As soon as certificates are presented, payment is guaranteed within a 30-day period. You receive your money and you can go back to work. We know that Myten is a competent contractor, has been working for many years. Unfortunately, the original owner died, but I'm happy to see that his sister, who has taken over the company, is as competent as a brother. It's one of the few companies that is being managed by a woman, and so we're very happy to encourage her to continue to do good work. If you finish this, we're doing phase 2 of Big Push. If you finish this quickly, you can have another bite of the cake if you finish on time. But I mean, the engineers assure us that work is, on schedule, and so we hope that you keep up to the schedule so that by next year we can come and commission this road. It's my hope that by 2028, the whole stretch from here to Wa would have been completed, and so if we're driving from Bolgatanga to Wa, we'll have a very, very smooth road to ride on. Our intention is to link all the regional capitals to each other with good roads, and then also some of the major districts.
Vice Chancellor, let me congratulate you on the progress of work on this block. I think during the campaign of 2024, we said that we were going to do an inventory of all abandoned projects that were abandoned after I left office as president, and even over the 8 years of the NPP, and make sure that we put money in and complete them, because taxpayers' money has already been invested in them. This is one such project. It started in 2016, it got to a stage, and after our government left office, it was abandoned. And so once we've come back, based on that policy of completing all abandoned projects, this is one of those that was included in the inventory. And so money was applied and the work is progressing again. This is a very important project for this school because it's a multi-complex science laboratory. Yeah, and so because this is a University of Applied Sciences, Technology and Applied Sciences, laboratories are very important for the teaching and learning that they do here. So we're happy that the project has commenced again. And as the Vice Chancellor assures us, it's on schedule to be handed over next year. And so from next year, they should have a first-class laboratory for teaching and learning. The Vice Chancellor also just whispered to me, they have 5 kilometers of internal roads that have not been engineered. And so the road minister is with us, the deputy road minister is with us. I'm drawing their attention, 5 kilometers, only 5 kilometers is not much. Please add it to your inventory and get a contractor to come and do it. This is one of the important universities because we've been saying that we need to train more engineers, scientists, and technologists. The world is changing very fast, and the business world is looking for more engineers and people with a science and technology bent. And so universities like this should be a priority for us to be able to expand them, to bring more of our students in to do the science-based courses. So Mr. Vice Chancellor, you can be sure we are behind you, we'll support you to make this a first-class University of Excellence. We'll also follow your establishment of the medical school. We want as many universities to train doctors as possible so that we have enough doctors both to serve in our country and even to send to other countries, export to other countries. And so we'll support you in the setting up of the medical school.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much.
Mesamo akwaba Ediba TV XYZ so baby wo hwe me bia wo so tie power 97.9 FM Thursday's edition of Inside Politics. Na wo hwe me na wo tie wo power 97.9 FM so mo tie wo affiliate radio stations in aso ye mamu ina akwaba mo hwe wo internet so XYZ broadcasting YouTube sa so na ye call power 97.9 FM Facebook here power 979 FM saso na TV XYZ Ghana ni na Facebook and sana YouTube no na XYZ broadcasting will be to me ahweni na bi na wetie bi mo bibia etumi akonkan ewia media me de so Nicholas ya owusu Olsen will be to me Aframican Nicholas me na me di dwumadi ho chia me metenem ama Mugabe Masse bibinti watie ne na echi kakra no se mefu akonya kese no na metenem edemane na menini di dwuma papepepe onimu di te sema onimu di de bia ndisi free sambre akosi 5:55 PM de wona mentena na yembo Ghana honkro yembo Ghana honkomo na nseme gu bamba so no so yemma huma eko wo my Ghana mu ma me fast the PSC asda mu do enfema production team Mr. Kelvin Asante ono na o produce Jumedi Saso na director edema XYZ TV director or director channel your friend Mr. Rav Jampo Ninu Abbas on Mr. Emmanuel Kisi omo MCR ho mo hwe aboa meba cameras me aminu aketwa Francis ono so ha kwota kraden crofla mampona ho no fi mene na ebo studio ha obi a we siesie me menu aba your friend say Elizabeth Togo or say Ken we can need do cool work and empire ebedwa anti oye ahomboabo papa omo ina na obo machi do ma me di say dwumedi edebro enti be bi adwuma nye selfish mum catch on you bi na so country ni ne bi na mo fan to TV XYZ you were free to air channel digital obetumi ahwebi so na satellite obetumi ahwebi wo so wo call a multi TV digibox channel no so you audio channel so obetumi etie power 97.9 FM wo so ma bibia etumi akọ enkan anti yakeka bibia egum yahyehe bibia na edi go ho ma wo so ehuma ekoso wo man Ghana enti man yef selfish wo nu ebinte no hu se no kre ahana Ghana kasa ahana Ghana ti ahana nsem ni na no yemfam kamom yeyi chiro yema wo hu ma eko na hu ma eti kotie nkai no na edi nsem bia emfa kwan mu nsem bia emma Ghana mpuntu entumi mbaso a mfantin se wara anti baby o Ghana ha bia baby o West Africa bia no mesamo akwaba the biggest political show in Ghana inside politics so akwaba biom na me de mount woni mentena me twa me ho sema me ba ensem egu bamba so no ono na ye bedi ho komo. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oye first gentleman of the Republic yenim se oka oye your friend the nation's builder na His Excellency ashasia resetting agenda na resetting tower or they call a Ghana for nyina make us say upper east region so eduro so into or the dem Ekopiem Upper East region. Now Upper East region, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the commitment to the citizen engagement and the accountable governance into visited Upper East region. Now Upper East region Okopiem propose a Boligatanga airport site. Upper East region inspect project as part of a 2-day working tour or the Kopiem ho. Now more expect to say airport bit to me. Abuana boosti economy activities wo region mu de enije ene ahokeka so beboa region ma bibie tumi akonkan anti omo de ahyegwa no ma de atodwa se meti bia no ansa na afi no bekọ awie no mbekate sort na construction of the airport wo Upper East no eno so etumi abaso ma bibie tumi akọ enkan de ama Upper East region yanhwe kasamfoni ni enije ni ahokeka Upper East food share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama me course wo ho eno kasamfoyin na yeyi wo TV so ntimenu na yenhwe na yentie nsama e course wo ho.
But we want to develop a city around the airport so that it can have added value. We want to open up the country to air travel because there are some people who want to go very quickly to Accra, transact their business and come back quickly. You cannot sit in a bus for 11 hours going to Accra and 11 hours coming back. And so the time has come for Upper East to have an airport. Before passengers from Upper East have to drive 100 miles, 160 kilometers to Tamale to catch the aircraft from Tamale to Accra. And when they come, they drop in Tamale and they have to drive 160 kilometers to come back to the Upper East. That will be a thing of the past. You'll be able to fly from here directly to Accra without driving to Tamale. And so this is going to be an important enabler of economic activity. Aside from that, there are many businesses here in the Upper East region. We have the gold mines. They have to move their gold down to Accra. Sometimes they have to use a bullion van or charter a helicopter. And so it will be easy for them to bring it here and fly their gold bullion to Accra. And so, like he said, the project is 24 months. I've been following the process of the procurement. I want us to let it go quickly. There are 3 airports. Wa Airport, Wa is getting a new airport. Upper East is getting an airport, and then Sunyani is also getting a new airport. And so we hope that by the end of the year, we'll come back here and we'll cut the sod for the airport to start. Even though they've given 24 months, the contractors assure us that they can do it in a shorter time than that. And so very soon I'll come back, join you, our paramount chiefs, and the people of Upper East to cut the sod on this site for the provision of the airport. It will also help to open up the country, because when investors come and they want to come and set up an industry here, they want to be able to travel quickly and back. Nobody wants to drive 11 hours to come to his factory in Upper East and drive 11 hours back to Accra. And so I believe that this airport will be a game changer. And it is my hope that the people of Upper East will patronize it. We want to see your passenger numbers climb up very quickly, because like he said, it's a scalable airport. We've designed it such that you can expand the airport. So we're starting with 100,000 passengers, but I know that Bolga Upper East Airport is going to grow, phenomenally. So maybe in a year or 2 you exceed the 100,000, or 3 you exceed the 100,000. Then we will begin the expansion of the airport to accommodate as many passengers as possible. So thank you very much for the donation of the land. And we'll soon come back so that we can cut the sod. You'll soon see the contractors on site working very seriously to bring this project to fruition. Thank you.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama abra we ko PMO Upper East region ehun airport nkomo no de boy no na make us say muso amo bron half teach bono region sunyane report mati asem de because bebre na na ka say sunyane airport na ketwa intimate bia no me sunyane mubenya airport foforo wafo so muso airport no so mubenya na foforo kranti bolgatanga nya no sunyane benya saso na make us say wafo so ebenya na bibia etumi akọ enkan sunyane de ne de say omo beye wo nsu atre nti ebekoko piem wo nsu atre tse mamo ka say sunyane de ayeketwa no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama okon yo nti ya de a nkra kese miensen na mo besan enya airport a bibia betumi akọ enkan na me ka say ni 2 day working to the piem Upper East region no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Bioma Commission completed a year E-block community day senior high school project Paga located Kasana Nankana West District and also Yankwe na Yankoshe Kasamfoyino.
One of the policies, our major policies in the Resetting Ghana agenda is that we will improve the quality and access of education at all levels, including secondary. And so we set out to resolve some of the challenges that had bedeviled especially secondary education since the beginning of the free SHS. I remember during the campaign, there was a devious campaign going around that when Mahama comes, he's going to cancel free SHS and all that. I can believe now that you can all see that that was all propaganda. We are rather improving the free SHS in order that the learning outcomes and the quality of education are better. Before we came into office, there was a challenge of feeding senior high school students. We have resolved that largely. The quantity and quality of food has improved. The government had no dedicated funding for free senior high school. We have come and created a dedicated and continuous funding for free senior high school. And so the quality of education is getting better. But today we're here to address a completely different issue. That is the issue of abandoned projects. We started the E-block concept. That was to expand access to secondary education, because we realized at that time that a little over 500 and something secondary schools were not enough to contain the number of children that were to be expected under the free senior high school program. So we wanted to accelerate the construction of 200 new E-blocks so that the children would have enough space in secondary and not let it end up in double track. Unfortunately, our colleagues did not agree with us. When they came, they fast-tracked free senior high school without any major expansion of the existing secondary schools, and also abandoned all the E-block projects that we were doing. And so where did it end us? It ended us in double track. This government has come, and we say by 2027, no school, secondary school in Ghana will be practicing double track. All our children will go to school at the same time, they will vacate at the same time. They will have the same amount of teacher contact hours. Because realize that one of the things affecting the free senior high school was the reduced contact hours between the students and their teachers. And so if we end the double track, it will increase the students' teacher contact hours, and we believe that that will improve their performance in the WAEC exams. And so the GED Fund is going to build 3 projects. There's going to be a girls' dormitory. There's going to be a boys' dormitory. And there's going to be a dining hall. And in addition, this is the bonus. This is the bonus. I'm going to give you a 60-seater bus for this school. A brand new 60-seater bus for this school. And so I'll just ask that those who will be put in charge of the school, we want this school to be a center of excellence. We want to see that in the results of the children. It's not just about the brick and mortar and building the school. This school will be judged by the outcome of what the students become when they do the West African Exams Council school certificate. I want to see that the children here pass 100%. And so before I sit down, just to address a few of the issues Pagapio raised. The first is that we are continuing the agenda 111 hospitals. This year, we have selected 35 of them. 35 of them that have reached 70% completion and above. We've selected them across the country. We've made allocation funds available to finish the 35. And then next year, we're selecting another 20 that are 50% and above. But we're giving priority to districts that do not have health facilities. And so we're not abandoning the Agenda 111 hospitals. We're going to continue and finish them. We will finish 35. We'll award 35 on contract this year. Next year, we'll award another 20. In 2028, we'll award another 20 for completion. With regards to the Navio Bridge, your MP has not been sleeping about it. He has been on our necks over the Navio Bridge. And so the Minister of Roads and Highways, we came with him. We're together at Chuchuluga. His deputy is here, Honorable Alasan Suyini. And I can assure you that it's going to be awarded on contract very soon. You'll see a contractor on site. And then finally about water supply. The problem here is between community water and Ghana Water and Sewerage. And so when I get back, we're going to call the heads of the two institutions and see how they can collaborate to improve the water supply in the area here. What they need to do is to connect their systems, distribution systems to each other so that everybody can get clean drinking water. So let me thank you very much for the warm welcome and to assure you that we feel very welcome and that with the bus, we're not waiting for the boarding status. You'll get the bus even before the dormitory blocks are built.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama Okan Oye Osiade Oyo eno na yate ensemo de egu ho bebre no na uvie ensemo kan ya na eche se double track ne de soon and very soon obu yi efi ho ma ye ho atoye ntitiu ye nuanom keto ye ma ye wo fasefo mo wo eye senior high school how omu si ko school na ya tete o se omo hwe no mo yi ni na efi ho afi be kwa na wieye na ya so madre omu na akọ ne pe apompe enya de obi betere fie obi kọ na obi ba no yempe dumso education bia na se adesua bia anti omo ye ne pepepepe bibie tumi akonkan na ye ni jesem bebre na omo ka agenda 111 no waka said this year omo yi eye over 30 esi wo mbehwa complete manina so etumi aboa nti nkofo omo nanam kaka so nto aso mate His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nsem okay na odistro no ye ne pepepe fantini bese onye kohwini ondi atro okano kre on spele lies no kre no de ato en onye obeye eti ye hwe eye so far baby a wetumi di nani akere abra wako Upper East region na ye betumi akasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama completed educational facility or PAGA to boost a secondary education access in the area wakwe eno na sesi okasa ojina school okasa memenu hu ye no Bolegatanga airport inspection so ade a wetumi akohwe development ekoso ho Bolegatanga airport project wetumi ama ye hu eko ansana projected 2,000 meter runway design to support a regional domestic and commercial flight and also omode ma ye hu ma eko ansana Chuchuliga Sandema Road and also Ayadea Wabana etumi akwahwe ongoing construction works wo Chuchuliga Sandema Road ho akwahwe meko wider Navronga Chuchuliga Tumu Road corridor reconstruction under the big push infrastructure program so Ayadea Wabana akọ yadum edi kan ka chemu ina se big push ne de me pacho akwanya kese wo Ghana ha nyina na yebeye nti mon kama akoma ntomo yem akwanya huru nyina no big push no enya ade afi na ye ko pesika bi anase ye ko pe busia bi sika no da ho a omudi bedi se adwuma no enti sika na ye ready enti se wahwe akwanya huru enyina ye wanka se ofin kran ha wo faka so a ena miami fifi manto mu hwema ekoso wonam kwane so okọ Winneba Junction miama Pam Junction me fa so bi ko me krom go mu adegu wo hu kwan no so a edemo mo ya kosi takrade ne potem na so mo ye adwuma a day and night His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kwan bia na ka big push ho no omo beye ma enija ba omo beye ma homaka ba omo beye ma Ghana fa no ntoma pa efra ono no say better Ghana agenda no gusu a eye adwuma ye nyina no Ghana na ye hwehwe no ono no ye ma bibi etumi akonka nti me na wo de bia ye kwa nkoto adwanu ma ye nsiro twedi ampo Nyankopon say ye papa yi oye visionary owo adwen ode bo man no onhwe na bibi entumi nkonkan amamema na hoden omma na kukudu omma ne nyansa omma no nkwa no ntumi mfenhwe na Ghana ntumi mfa no ntuma pefra because nkofu bia mo man na koto dichim afi na kakrakra ye peja man Ghana efi dichim na wonya omampani a Ghana da na koma ponso se ya die biom na wo hwehwe die biom na wo hwehwe nti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama anamontu a wotu no ye pa apa isifo enya omode oguso oto regions na 16 regions ni na enti muso mo benya mode munya abotre bibia bededin na enije ene Ghana me no ye hwehwe no etumi abema maye ma bibia etumi akonkan Saso na Ghana's High Commissioner to United Kingdom ni Ireland Saba Zita Benson odi atudwa na wakase commission receive 300,000 pounds as the second quarter disbursement yedema scholarship secretariat no according to Miss Benson no also France no ye release na gradually no government no ye adwuma to settle outstanding scholarship debts kebia aban ba beto ye hwe aban dada na kwan ye ka wa bregu hon Vade Yankopon na enye easy but saakani na ban papa benti opekwan obehwe eyi saakani na efi ho na bibia etumi akonkan MPP aban edi ewu wedi ewu papa na bibia etumi atodin ento de sansemi na atuga afa no ye scholarship na say student a the scholarship wa bruchi me how omo tete we Europe Great Britain ya de adwene ye enso High Commissioner den semi na atwa sikani biaba omo ye no nka kan so ewo ho yetuatua ma bibia dedi yankwe na yenkotie Her Excellency Saba Zita Benson nasemodi tudwa
because the debt that we came to meet is about we met about between 35 million pounds and 37 million pounds, and you know that this is government money. Everything has to be budgeted and sent to Parliament for approval. So the budget that was approved this year is what the Scholarship Secretariat is disbursing to us. And I have to put this on record that I am just, someone who disburses the money. I don't give scholarships. I am not responsible for them in any way. The only thing I do is that when the money hits our account, I have to ensure that the money is disbursed accordingly. So that is what I do. What we owe right now, I knew when I took office that we were owing about 35 million pounds. And that's last year. We paid 3 million pounds out of the 35 million pounds. And this year, we have started paying some of these debts. But this year, when I visited Edinburgh in Scotland, a group of young people came up to me and they said that they were part of the 2025-2026 admissions. And look, I was shocked because as far as I'm concerned, this NDC government has not sent any students for 2025-2026 academic year. And 2025 is when NDC took office. And so I started my investigations. And then I found out that the previous registrar had brought in 189 students, amounting to about 3.1 or almost 3.2 million pounds And they were in various universities. Bangor University in Wales alone had about 56 students who entered in January when His Excellency John Mahama had taken power. This man had no business sending students in 2025 to incur more liability on the new government. He had no business doing that. The thing is that, you see, they are all Ghanaians. And they are Ghanaian students. I just can't say I'm going to. I didn't bring them. Like I said, I didn't bring them. So it's not within my power to revoke anything. We have reported the issue to the NIB. The NIB is investigating this. And I think that the man in question, the registrar, the Honorable, what's his name? Kingsley Ajiman, who committed these reckless acts, he's currently in Parliament. And they know where to find him. So it's not within I'm not Ghana Scholarship Authority. It's up to them to say that we recognize these students or not. Like I said, I'm just supposed to disburse the money when it comes to me. What it is that we have to look at its situation as it is. Look at the letters and see when they came in. But I know that most of them, all of them, not most of them, I know all of them are January intake. So I have the list with their names. It's just that I don't want to release that because I think that they don't deserve their names to be out there. But I have the list and their names are there. They are all January intakes. I won't say here that I'm going to recommend or not because I feel that they are also complicit. I feel that they knew very well that whoever brought them was no longer in power, but in January they all came in, 189 of them. So I feel that they are also complicit, but it's not within it is not within my power, or I would say it's up to the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat Authority to decide what they want to do with them.
Ghana's High Commissioner to UK and Ireland, Miss Zita Benson, onona yete enkano. But Dr. Kingsley Agyemang, onona MPP time na ohwe Scholarship Secretariat ono. Wodi Ghana boni, wodi ye boni pa you. 35 million pounds sterling. Sakani na da hodado 2025 abine ba your sha or bro can no betete sakano so de 3 million edi kan te ho kan not knowing say or the additional 189 student assign e de akaka ho we ye kasa MPP sabi wa nipa ni bitrimu sum MPP abine ba so be digana fo ewu hweka wa bregu ho eka wa bregu ho nti say si akraye nuanum bi mo pese o mo kokosua de abrichi mem aban ne nhyeda entu sa na mo no because o sa aka na etumi hwe na yete so kakra nsa ya ma ye nuanum mo pese o mo kokosua de wo UK ne mpotem no so etumi akọ hwe ka da ho 35 million pounds sterling aban na sha tete so not knowing so o sign 2025 ifa kire at 189 students sanso koka ho a no so no ho keba MPP aban eye Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ne registrar no wo say ono na oye member of parliament I think ebuakwa eho baby Dr. Kingsley Agyemang mo di o man Ghana ewu say me fi so say mpanimfo to me friend no mu toto na no nsem because kwan ne boni o mu di eye registrar secretariat wo no ha adwene amakweku asafo agye says ya mo ye but omo bo mo hombodin de but ye nuanum bi man cho so omo so ko injiresi abroti memu UK kokosua de no aye bibi e wo ho na mo broker say ya na aban na aba no says obetua ka no ye nuanum bi man cho so omo sunya akwanya kokora akosua de no ama says ya no ye say ho ne de enye kakransa aban ne bo no hombodin me amenu akweku asafo age omo ye mo betumi bia ma Ghana mo amoko Ghana anka krakra o ma hyase ba say si indresi ana say UK no na e di problem aba because ye ntumi anteka no so a ye nuanum bi mu so ntumi nko wo Ghana na we wa hwe MPP ni NDC mo dwene Ghana fo because MPP ba so mo be boka egu ho ebi na Kingsley Agyemang and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia e di esaboni Ghana fo mo ma ye hwe na NDC ne betumi aboa eye o man Ghana mumma yen to NDC so nto omo so na me say ya ma NDC 30 years ye be hu ma Ghana be ye ewe ya so putupru ebe PM no say wokọ Labone heya and Ghana Commercial Bank ye kire say robbery attack bi ko so ewie ya Ghana Commercial Bank Labone branch wo hwe TV na no na wo ho no make say nipa miensa omukita eye Toyota Highlander bi ene na esi ho no ene na omode koye yetumi eku nipa mienu ya Ghana 2 down ba so yensa kana says ya Ghana police na akototo na no disem until Labone heyawo Ghana Commercial Bank ECB Labone branch eria and Roberts ko so mu okobo kro no ho and so omko po ayema nyame yi omo so ntoma nti etumi Ghana 2 down ikumienu yetumi ache baako nti wo hwa eno na security ne cheche mu no muma yenti asema na security ne ka police on exchange.
You see one person die. He died.
Boys, actually, it's almost spray can ya. Better. What is that? I hate like a camera. I'm just one more than a coat and some more call. Just 2 grama, we live when you're not the report. Then some will call. And I saw my phone wire and appointments is the police for us. Captain of one of us. It's only police on the exchange.
Bank ben amukorobi.
Zenith Bank.
Amukorobi obi ana bank.
Say ombejina. Obe isi car now more follow. Yeah, bank follow. Yeah,
Enti de atede no makoso awie ya yesi esen war film we dey say Chuck Norris show say Rambo say one man commando yesi nde Labone potem ho pu we to na we to po ese woni ense de ka kire war film akoso Labone GCB ni Zenith Bank potem ho nde yesi enye easy sana wo kɔ na okɔ yiska na e follow na ya giska no and omo Highlander na omo tete no nipa mienu yeku omo na yetumi ansa aka baako enti baako so awie wo Labone potem no yembo Owura Christian tete ye wonu yembo na baso ye papa IGP wo ba ye wotu nipa bone so sa na wo ye adwuma woni unit ahoro a mo bo adwuma yembo mabaso na mo bo adwuma papa enti IGP membo wabaso adwuma wo ye na bradwe ne enti ase so but unit ba kon se mutumi sorry ye cyber security because say akwanya eniema bi koso wo oman mu ya tete day and day na bia ye dasole a ye hu se nipa abo adagya ne nipa e fa omo ha dwene hwamu na this videos ne ba ye sremu because me kone ya ye nimguase anye media personality a ebeye nurse anye nurse a ebeye mu police service with integrity and man na no mu yi omo do omo hu da so mo pese mo ye porn stars a mo ma ye hu no mo license no de ye hu se sia no mo ye industry bi sa because ye ntiase se do movie actors so and that sole ya hotel o se hwan so eye nsam bebre kumebi why so say banisa aban mun sorry nti cyber for no esa unit no so mun sorry na ye hwehwe omo de sanem ye nchichi wo ye sa sanem no betwa oman Ghana ne sanem no ye hu ade anche nipa mienu agipene kwhye sumu ana kwhye bebi obi ehu se si ade mbrantia ne nketesia DJ Asifo be se Genzi fo omo sebewa mpam nkomo mo have affair na omo de kam na akosi bebi na omo de si omo so die na ekoso yi says every 3 days be a ye hu bibi why enti yesre sa cyber unit Ghana police mon sorry ye hu omo obi bo si a blackmail me we si say if radio presenter so akọ police nurses na hwan ye ni meko me ye na ha dwene ye papa we so I be ka celebrities are public figures so yes ye hwe ye hu ye hwe omo a ye no omo di agro because obi o be ko ni dem no asset camera we twa e kire no blackmail you yen hwe sa de no na ha adwene cause who hotel a kuma bi nso e ha adwene why so say ba no sa hotel kuma bi e ha adwene e ya tetesem enyanse say didi agro aban no 29 fom me ne ora Sam George ya adwene wo baabi wo sa nsem no because anya me na amasese eba so sese amrantia ne mferade se oba ne bema na mudi mu phone ni betumi asai obi betumi age na akoye baabi e hya so oboga so twasɛn no me sese ade obi yi no ho atoso onum adane abodanfo na de camera si yeso James abodanfo na enam street abi mu yi omho na esi ade nipa na yetwa ye ho ye mfere de na eba wo Ghana Inti ya wadachi mabuni ya wadachi atu way atu DJ way atu way this atu actors hotel and shaman obadri hotel badri ha dwene inti yesre omuso ya na obi nsa aka na wasend abetu social media ha dwene ya ye nugwase mpenfofo omo nansi fom mo hwa ho no so mayen because ama oh my God says ya na da sole a minim say ye sankofo minim meba but the bia ya sole a hu bibi the bia sole a hu bibi and ya hadwene pa muso amo se su no because aniama ne de wono dofo mutu a mo hye baabi a mo tem ho ase a camera so mo di twa ye den mo di twa ye den ya hadwen ti mpanimfo nhwe ho so mayen na saa de na ya hadwen cause ade chi how we ha ni pane dibi mu tiri mu dam no anu oden bebi edu yen kwa na ye ne ye papa mo ye no victory garlic mixture ye ne yamenfa ne kransie ye papa yamenfa ne kransie omodru no kama pa woni su brim eto se bia na wonsa no na itititi me patcho boost immune system no friend victory garlic mixture semanu mi ye no mkodin komombra ye ba ye to inside politics no so
enua victory garlic mixture na wati ni dinatiatia tin se na edro ni tie na no pasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade e wo ni padua ni muntin mu ama ohu atɔ kura de dika obabi wo ho a okonfikyire a ema edura wunya ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura ho obekɔ a ewie wo ansa na ba ye victory e na wunya victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de achi a obi wo ho a ne ti ne ta adwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na nakoma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma mu nkwa adwen mu eno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba odofo mesrew so wo ho na wonsem ka adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonamro mu na esi fom no kura ewew ana ayetufo se de edi fom ato mpaboa mu a eya victory na American fom a wonum victory asa no ma ye bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de oto ho anadwo a wentini na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama ye se ye humi wo de wo humi a na wo tie so o bra eya victory na betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ana ne yamahye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne ye woni padua no edura wunya ye victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na se kokodue ne nam no ye ne basa eya victory na American fo wunya victory bi no a ebeboa wo se doctor de wato aduro so sani a ubetimi anom victory na ka waduro won nyina ne se waduro no na abenu ma meat aduasa no anom we so na abenu ma no anom victory no so achi meat aduasa wo ye ne sa bibia abade kama ma se wona se tata wo ye agya ho adwuma mesraw edura American fo ma wa ye victory garlic mixture mesraw nipa ne bia danse a ye pese ye fa o ma danse na tie na se wo so koto a ubenya sa danse kro no a
ntwe mi page mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mene ko be 12 years di man nu ndru kan mo jedru 5 minutes de trim matutu ana se na meti TV mu ntumi na me hwe ne mu se mo tun drobi esi victory heba victory garlic mixture ne mi mtodru sa ba modru no asa modru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi din sam no me di afei me no se di ya na afei nsa na afei me no ntumi di bi afei me di ma edrubone sa bi semi eno so no ntumi di eno so me gba mu sa afei de eno so be du bi no ma ntumi di bi afei me hu de me nya me na mbiti edo no nka wo tv so a na me kutu bi ni me no edo no anopa eni awiane anwumre no ande no si afei nyampara me no adibia ntumi di mi si afei na toilet me ko ye black masa modro no die edo ni ye na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so me nya me menses no boso me ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to ndro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bi dro ha na makoto ba bia me we timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bi dro me timi no bi chese na victory ni in fact I don't know me nim die wo mu die me koto obi me ti advert no TV so sada na me sorry anwunwe na me koto ye na dana me say ade yi to me padi mu no moja tropa yi to me padi mu ti me twa to me phone so kula say ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na ma hwe te say se wa hwe ye kwa baka se na bia me ya bo hwe na me no maduro bi te say efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me padi mu no me nya meze se no maduro e ma me hu sa moja se bi like say kwoti te say ni nyina flow kama ti victory tie mintimi enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasa mo mesoma abasa na edo ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de boni e na aba mi nipadua ma be dia tenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol ne se ne nani e density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afiru nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 2545 633 024 2545 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory mkunimdie ne ade brem.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Mesamo akwa babiom the bat TV XYZ so baby awa wo hwe me bia no baby edri ye de apomode hon komo na ye de bro na edro we meka hwasem aka hwasem na nipa ba ko mienu a yare a edi omodem ye friend ayemkro ulcer stomach ulcer edi omunya na omo ulcer wo omo ho no omunim nnuane bi ho a ye bedi omu ntumi ndi yetu amu because ye see wudi a ebe haw but metumi aka say says ya de also no ye won last stop ho eduro no ye bɔ ne nsambra ne all satanfo Haxa capsules and Haxa mixture ye numbom madam bo Haxa 1 month obefa na wa frem se King Nicholas wasemi me tie wanom me to bi no me no eye no kre Haxa ye dura eye kama papa nti ne capsules no ne mixture no pebina no na also eye yare boni papa ayem kuro me pese meka ho asem ebre openi na wa ha obechechirim tie no wi ahu baby obekwa akotobi na wonom a obehu se no kre all satanfo ampa brother Mike bibi aboko de
nyame adom
ya
papa
I say the anamo anapanti ente hu ye ho ha na moduro no de ebo adwuma
ken aduro na aka ho asem
ma pa de bia na o say all sent ontumi ndi wache na ontumi no enzema ayen krakra light soup
okay
when enzema light soup me de ma fu me nuanom enzema me ka me de ma wonzema mu a chese me nua
okay
me nuanom nim because wo pemu ko pa dia Francis Asre sa wo pemu pa and enzema light soup
okay
se kuru wo nu ma wonom enzema ni light soup ikuru no bewu at once
wow na mako
enzema nkakra ne moko I mean so ntino ntumi no enzema ni so
wow
your friend atobra say si ada atobra accent utumenum enzema nkakra over to you
ken wa me na wa shabusia for ken aka ni nyina na no kure obi a 20 years stomach ulcer tena no so na ne hu dwan no ne ho jira no o shasia no nom Haxa mixture na capsules o sign call hospital bi o na afi ne diagnose no ye si ye hu no H pylori wo ne nipaduanim ye hu no ulcer bia wo ne nipaduanim na adansi aya na ye bɔ no mo amotai hwe TV XYZ ne de se mo hunu adanse emre no ye bɔ a aya na mo tibi eno ntino ye ba ye metum futuro nya den engu wani na XYZ ta akra de enya ade a se waduro no mo nya nhwehwemu enhunu se papa ye be mo aba betina platform yi so na wadi ehon komo anaso wabodwade a kira dofo eno ntino ya mam ye konya na wahunu se ayampa ayadropa aye Haxa mixture and then capsules all satanfo Haxa mixture and then capsules aye all satanfo a ye no madro we e de asa stomach ulcer ya de ba kope de a ema adro no eye me fere ye me de won ho no ya de ba kope enti wunim se wo stomach ulcer wo ho no wonum Haxa mixture and capsules na wunim se kwa akosa eye ulcer na wo nipaduanim na chese wonya hotoso mapa no enti be pa o se wan kasa na ulcer be so so se wudofo bi se wunua bi wo maame bi mepacho yere bi bomodia ne kope Haxa mixture and capsules e fama no na ono soso no enya ahoto se stomach ulcer yare boni eye ya papa se na kin chance ya na o kano ulcer be so so a enuane bebre wo honom na woni adofo hia na se wo mu udi a wo no ntumi ndibi ensa bebre wo honom woni adofo hia na omo no mu a wo ntumi nnum bi me se ulcer be so so no wan pe Haxa mixture ne capsules a chire kwan a ewiase no emu be ye wonwono isan se wan hwe ya beka se woni obi nya asem mpa onipa ko ne bia na ode wo fa baabi onfa wonfa baabi a na emu yade ana ye usa no yade eye ya na aya na emfedo yade uye nipa ide oye den yade den e wo ho na yade wo ho nti na yaresa wo ho na eye stomach ulcer nko ade a ene na pe abibiduro odoma nkoma ha ban ne nubna a yakika bom na nimdiefo de afa mfidie kwan so na yaje ede aba esta stomach ulcer Haxa mixture ene ne capsules on ulcer tanfo no pebi na enyi wakagina mu na won so no ho nya de ento so da de bia ye ka no ulcer eye ekuro na baabi ye toye no ana ya na doctor for etudin na obeti se ye free ebi eye gastritis and as a gastric ulcer obeti bi ye si ebi ye duodenal ulcer yetimi ka ebi ni ebi bom na baba ba emienu na ye peptic ulcer ana ebi nso so ho no mo a yetimi frɛ no eye esophageal ulcer your mouth ulcers no edosu bebre di obenya bia so no me pa cho se one treat ama na nkɔ with Haxa mixture na capsules complications a wobenya actually no ano odin pa yi eno na me say ulcer che wo hu na se wan pe aduro no bi ano no mo a obetimi anya internal bleeding obetimi kura so anya perforation ebetimi adidi mu obetimi anya cancer bomodian no hwe ni stomach ulcer yare boni na kope hexamethasone na capsules na enonom won hwe ye na ulcer so ya wo so cha obetimi anya sepsis no eno na abahe so obi anya kidney failure obi anya heart failure organs failures ahodo no bebre na shase free stomach ulcer ana didi mu na konya sepsis bomodian na kope hexamethasone ana na capsules na enonom ema honye den ento enti ekuro na ba awakọ hospital doctor timi aka kire o wo de no ekuro no ba akotọ ye funum ana ba akotọ wonsuru nkutu anim nti na wabọ din peptic ulcer de ama no me pa cho bo modern ase aduru a ba hwehwe kira kwan eye hexamethasone ene ne capsules hexamethasone ene ne capsules me pa cho screen numbers in egu anim no fresh sisi ana yenim komo ana se ma me nso so embobo ema fefefe na efre na yenim komo eye 0546 189 405 0546 189 405 afi 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 afi so 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 the me fe won number yin say o fra ma doctor for na nkasa na ayeden eno adi nkomo ebia wasem bisa bi a wo pese wo bisa na wonya hunumo ne ntiase yie ye be yi wa no ba bia wo no se wonnya bi ento ana se ba bia wo no de ben wo pharmaceutical shop herbal shop e ben wo obetimi anya bi atonom na ya direct o e de ko honom eno to fra number ne sisi ana ye ni nkomo afei no me pa cho eye hexamethasone na capsules no ana se stomach ulcer no obu wono wa no wa hospital amya ka kire ne se wonya ulcer ani nto no de onim se wonya ulcer obu wono mo a ono kra de ya kwa na endoscopy ye de endoscope tube no awura na num a for ni minimu akwa to ne yam akwa hwehwe ohaw na ewo honom no ani nto no de wori da so doctor ka kire ne se ono no ulcer na etete no nto wate ne ho ase me pa cha wo se nipa no tutumrika ne kope hexamethasone ne capsules sia say your stomach ulcer nko ade a wo de kope hexamethasone ne capsules na enonom da no papa bi ka sembi waso bi ahwe no wahunu eye Captain Smart o se aduro wo wonom na se anjewa ba bia be hu me bia no to bo me ka mu na say eh capito asem na oka no o se aminim ni ameka esan so no ankasa ne dofo bi na owo haw ni bi na ye de bi command afei de wo say onno maduro no onno a othonum say ya dedofo no othonum say ya stomach ulcer 20 minutes ne mu say no afei de o hyase say otene ne mu aduane to ne yam ana wafie aduane nyina aba bonten na afei sa haw ne nyina gyae aduane to ne yam a yawa wo fam no o say afei onti bio ene nti no o kan o TV su say so wo to hexamethasone ne capsules na se anyewa uhu na tobuo fa bone kanu abusia statement na no odene we kire se hexamethasone ne capsules no eye adwuma pa yi bomode na kopa bito na ohunto enu ntiri me pa cho wo nyanko hospital me diagnose no wo de no wo the signs and symptoms and the behunu say o how ya aba mesu de stomach ulcer na den misa obu wo hono a yambobo biso obu wo hono a odidi aduane na wodi no na se aduane no gusu ehye ne minim asa aduane no ntimi nsane nkoto ne yam obu wo hono a odidi o se aduane no giregyina ne bo obi kura timi ka se aduane no ehye me kon ho me pa cho me siraw stomach ulcer ehun sunsanso na ase signs and symptoms no ebi na ohun kona kope hexamethasone ne capsules na nonom ema ohun to obu wa aduane nya to ne yam a na ne yefunu ne ye ne ya emu betutu no mu be ye ne yasa no ohun ne awonya ne ho eba ne sakra na me pa cho ohun aduane mpa onya tenkase won tie aduane ne bi ni esan so okoti aduane na di oye na wo be fam no ano odene na mi bisa o adia yade ya baba hia wo na wontimi nti aduane ni ebe de na woni padua na ankasa na ayefe esan se aduane na wo kodi no emu nutrient no ana eba ba hyehyɛ wo no waye kama no waye fine na se say all sentina wo suro se wo be di aduane ato wo yam na wo se tambia na se also tia na eti obi kura timi shows te say asa also te adende na eye o eno na wan hwe ni ya asa wonu obi nya asem a obeka so nipa ko no de wafa baabi onfa wonfa baabi a yade ana eye wo sa no enti bomode ana kope haksa mesha ene ne capsule say stomach ulcer nko ade a na enonom ama oho anya den ento na bibia enkoye obi nso so ho no a ono no ne science a wote woni nipadua nim no na sentam enkrofo mutai friend office nyina no da ya mutai kan say ana abofo no nausea de butumi funu yensa no pawie ne anwumere ase ye wo hokra na yensi yemfa yensam aye muni ase na yemfi ansa na ye ho atoye me pa chow also na eye usa no okope haksa mesha na ne capsules na ono no mu a saa abofunu no nyina no ebe den ebefiri ho akọ obi nso so se ono de aduane nya to ne yemo a na sebe okoya ne so akoja ne nai wo se nya diarrhea also betimi am wonya diarrhea kona kope eye haksa mesha na ne capsules na no nom ema wo ho nya den ento afenso so no obu okra de a also ne timi sinimu ekuro no esinimu ma yawa wote no me pacho wote wolum se ya ontumi mpagya ne mu sei ontumi kura mpagya ne nsa me srew kope haksa me shana ne capsules na enonom ema also no emfiri ni paduanim se ebia yade na aba begina wo bo hanum sei na ma wachirin campaign wachiri dompe wo mfe no mfe nyina ya wo ya o kasa kura kasa ne ntumi maden wo na ntimpa ntumi fa 98 ya fom de ne o ti ho ntumi ntine wo mum o sori ya wan swade ma na okote atofom abomode a o kope haksa me shana capsules are ebeto number review 0546 189 405 0546 189 405 afi 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 afi 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 so wo to do nkran hanum dia bomodia gbowura baseline pharmacy afenso so no okanhye drug lane okọ repair tenated hello so me find benin so benya bi atu akwakotom wo kumasi akọ pfa dani helba colinac for the men's missy and arms and so benya bi atu akọ akotom go for area for nkọ Gapson pharmacy Benol and Delight nkọ Isaac drugstore mankasim ye Jeff Herba takwa owo asabibidro fie takwa de Sir Charles oboase ye Smart Herba why mumuni away ana afenso so tamale eye wo fa kujo Herba obenya bi atu akwakoton na bibia akoyie number ni bi 0546189405 ana 0240238310 ana 0203822855 Haksa Mesha and capsules urefidina osa etamfo clinical But I was sick.
And he says, yeah, a year, Haksa capsules and make shanty. You meet me, Anum Enzama and Krakra, Michel Lysoup. Baby Adri, my uncle Jabwa from Kratso back home, you know me and sa, ya ba. Yes, one side politics, you made in so.
Now, let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature. The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi me ben fie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me chiro no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wodire wo ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 Apefo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Hexa capsules and in a mixture.
Ulcer tamfo edie age edwadie nkrato yi atom.
Life doesn't always pause when your favorite program starts. Some days, there's still one more break to finish. But that doesn't mean you have to miss your favorite show. Download the WAPS TV Plus app. It's simple, it's quick, it's free. Head to your app store, search WAPS TV Plus, download, and you're in. Your favorite programs can move right with you. Different places, different lives, same feeling. Wherever life takes you. It's your TV, your time, your way. Feel it free.
Okada 247. Efenyi person deliver parcels.
Personal, me so no pana me kwa adwuma se ya. Na to ma dwendwen. Asa ne traffic nti. Efi se me nya Okada 247. Me tuntam abribia.
Don't just get there on time. Okada 247, that's right on time. Okada 247, it is the best.
Okada 247, or you safe by everyone are Sierra na waba. We're disappointed so that Mrs. Sierra on number 5.
They be having transportation air affordable. Okada 247, and no name a choice.
247, it is the best. Okada 247.
Download the Okada 247 app na our phone so. Say Android and iOS. Okada 247. May you phone call. I'm a bumbo kwanso.
Okada 247. It is safe.
If okra na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamwa kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekoko abosia, susu account, and it does wɔ hɔ savings account, me bada chain savings account, and the akeka ho. First Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Na won so wetumi aka sɛ
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Wabrabo eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi insa free ni peduanim. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yie. Nanso woni say niema a yedi na yenom. Timi mabrabo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Mehunda. Mebrebo ye adwuma pa. Ebia sese mitumi ye bibi boa mebrebo.
Ani, and wanting to what the left feet from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplement. What sits pa the barberbo, ama a year jumayi.
Now, any juma.
Fatopa yenu, and opani and numre. Na a broma berbo ye jumayi, sending a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, a sissy ni pijanimo, a you moving see.
And no, I'm a brabo here.
Ubenya Lift Kit or pharmacy, herbal shops, ni supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wo pedudo so to a 0244 06 8447. Lift Kit, wa wo brebo, wa wo ni pedua. Edro yi enye ma apemfo, e ma omomanfo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
Baby on the Bat TV XYZ so baby awa wo hwe baby awa wo tie power 97.9 FM am fast den bi so ma menua Eden Mark Anthony mo am tie power FM so no wo ho chinchi me fie de nim fruma ma baby awo wo Ghana ha bia so wo tie no power 97.9 FM. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no to de wo Upper East region no yensa ke feed na be call akofa ma ekoso ho so aba enche menua Kofi Abusua Penny oba join me, a member of the NDC National Communication Team. Obeba ha na meneno edi enkomo afano ensema egubamba sono na enyamba ene de meno beko Safari Valley Eco Resort. Safari Valley Eco Resort de West Africa ha necessary ni ha enti se wutie me na weekendi holiday bi wo person no wadofo bi mo kokogye mani mo bom ho adwira kakra mo change mo environment kakra me kanfo Safari Valley Eco Resort edi amount na me pacho ewo eye Okre District Eastern Region Mountains heya wuduru ha weni beji ye papa me pacho 24-hour service no mo ye ho wuduru ho as a guest time bi obedu bia no ebusia say 24-hour economy was o ye 24-hour service o mo run anytime a obedu no metibia na Safari eye Valley Eco Resort wuduru ha ebusia be share kama pa ma wesu weni age bibia ekoso ho wo betumi ada ho mo ko program na mo pese muduru ho mudidi mo huma ekoso a ye wo mboa ho wildlife me pacho ye wo giraffe ho ye wo zebra ye be ho mboa huru no betumi agina o mo nchen ene o mo atwetwa mfonyi saa so na me pacho bebre omo canal bi a munsu wo ma utumi tina kanu su na wo twi sisimbo tabunibom sitimbo tabunibom ya azawa ya nyina no nsema nti enye yizi kra for ni chemo Safari Valley Eco Resort ebi a woody birthday honeymoon day visit bi ni na no okoha weni beji papa medical ka say wo dewu Okre District Eastern Region here for reservation of 0596 91 914394 call Safari Valley Eco Resort no dru ha when bedi tew ya call Upper East Region Bolgatanga ni importem na yakofa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the 2-day visit Dumedia odi ho yenkwe na yenkafa Dumedia ekoso hombra
region. As we speak, we've been to a number of locations, but for now, we are at one of the major bridges being constructed as part of the construction of the Bolgatanga Polymakom Road, which stretches all the way through to Boku and to the border. And if you look at the concrete works and then the steel works being done by the engineers and all those who are part of this work, you would appreciate the level of cement that is going into this project, obviously to make it one of the strongest to last for years, because this Bolgatanga Polimakom road that stretches through Boku to the border is a major highway, almost about 122 kilometers. It will stretch all the way to carry goods and services and trade between across the borders of Ghana to Burkina Faso, Mali, and beyond. In your shot, you'll notice that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama arrived just a while ago to be briefed about the state of this road. I'm told this road has been broken into about 14 lots. Some of the lots have already been completed, 100% complete. We'll tell you much more of the story when we join His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as he's welcomed by the Minister for Roads and Highways, his deputy. I've seen the Deputy Minister for Education, Dr. Clement Apak, who is from this part of the country. I've also seen several. Harun Edrisu is here. Many of them are accompanying the president, including the regional minister and some district chief executive. This road, the Kula Bridge, will also cut through Zebila, Binduri, and then end at Boku, and then cross over to the border between Ghana and Burkina Faso. So for now, what we'll be doing is we will gradually move towards the location where His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is to be given some briefing about the status of this road project. But I can tell you, project within the time limit that they have been given. So it's been work. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has been very, very much engaged in his visit earlier this morning from the inspection of the site for the construction of the airport for the people of the Upper East Region, Bolgatanga to be specific. He continued to inspect a road project that is the Chichuluga Sandema Road. From there, he went to inspect a project and commissioned what we call the E-block facility for the people of Paga. And as we speak, the president has just arrived to inspect the road project. So we will be moving towards where His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is to hear exactly how the briefing is ongoing and feed you with much information about the state of that project. So that's how the activities in the Upper East Region have been for now. So His Excellency is being briefed. So we'll just join in and listen to the briefing as he's appraised about the state of the project.
After that, Whitewater to Boku Town, beginning of Boku Town is completed 100%. We haven't tackled Boku Town because of problems there in the past. So we jumped Boku Town from end of Boku Town to 3%. We are left with about 27% to complete. Then we have two bypasses. Pusikatan, we haven't started at all. Boku bypass, which is about 15 kilometers, we've done 51%. Are using now in our country. Works actually started in 2016 under then Road Fund. Unfortunately, we lost in 2016. It was abandoned for a while, and then government decided to take a loan. We can see with many of those projects stalled again because of our debt crisis. They are calling it lots, Mr. President, but in actual fact, they are just sections. They broke them into
work within the project conveniently. So they are not really lots. They are just sections of the same project, so that everybody gets clear. They are not different lots for the same contractors. Your Excellency, this project is one of the projects you regularly ask, what are we going to do to get it completed? And you directed that whatever it takes to make sure that this project finishes along all the big push projects. That is end of 2027, we should do whatever it is. I must say we've engaged the contractors. We are no longer going ahead with their loans. We had a very fruitful discussion with the finance minister. He encourages us to put it on our budget, which we have done. So today, you will notice that the contractors are back to site. They are beginning to clean up things, bring equipment to start. We are committed to making sure that they don't leave the site. One of the reasons they left the site was also because they raised certificates of 28 million euros and they were never paid anything. The finance minister is supporting us to pay at least 8 million euros of that immediately to give them some. So we are going to rectify that. So senior citizens, we take that on board. It's a very important point you raised. But you want me to raise it publicly, so I'll raise it publicly. We'll get it done. Thank you.
So
images from the corridor. They've done a lot of work. This contractor is a very good contractor. That's high quality work, and we are very hopeful that under your authority we are going to get this completed on schedule. And this time around we commit that the contractor will not pack off for any reason. God willing, we shall finish.
So, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will take his turn to speak, and so we will bring you exactly what he will be saying.
In 2016, it was abandoned for a while, and the government said it was investigating the award of contracts and all that. But after a while, the new government also realized the importance of the road, and so they asked the contractor to find financing to continue the road, which the contractor did, and work commenced again. Unfortunately, because of the economic crisis that the country was plunged into and the debt defaults, all those loans were halted, and so since then the work came to a stop again. And so I instructed that the Ministry of Roads and Highways and Finance should do everything to get the contractor back on site to continue with the work. So as of now, we're not continuing with the loan. The loan is terminated, and so we're financing it from our own resources. I wouldn't say it's under Big Push, but it is an associate Big Push project, because we've assured the contractor that, like Big Push, any certificates he brings, we'll pay him within the Big Push period so that he can continue the work and finish it. So I'm sure that by next year, we'll congregate here again to commission the final Boga Boko Kulmakum road. We want to finish this because there are other segments that we need to link up, and that is from the Eastern Corridor, because the Eastern Corridor links up with this road. And so there's a stretch from Nakpanduri through Garu to Kulungungu, and that we're also scoping, so that if you want to probably go to Accra, you can just go through Garu, go through Nakpanduri, through Gushegu, Bimbila, and then down that corridor, Hoho, Eja, Sekai, Esikuma Junction, Adomi Bridge, and then Esuchari, then Tema, and you're in Accra. Yeah, so I want to commend the contractors for mobilizing quickly back on site, and we know the quality of the work you've been doing. This is not the first contract you've done in Ghana. You did the Tamale Airport and many other projects, so we'll just encourage you, and I can assure you that your payments will be on time so that you can finish it on schedule. Thank you.
no, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne Upper East 2-day working visit or pay Upper East for no na ye road minister no ka ho akwan ahoro a omo ye wo Upper East no na me hu we hu concrete kwan me ho kura dream we moto we kura mfa no concrete kwan pa na ye nyina ye hu ni na no ya under big push anti oka oye ti na friend no se ade oyo no na ye hu ma ekoso Upper East no ma ekoso na no development ahoro ni na no ebaso se yi kasamfo yi na yigu program no so yebeyi ma wo so hu na we hu ma eko make us say so Kofi Ebusua Penny or a member of the NDC communication team or a senior member ofia ha ye ne no ebedi enkomo Ebusua bibia boko de
kini ko nyame adumo na onzo e
me so nyame e de ache me mountains boko
awade wow for small London
yes I wo ho pa
small London
no nim say manim ye yi na na hima afimu
mankesi yes me frère
ba ho din
me frère o soja da mbisa no ana o say na hima no so da suno bia na tribe yi na busia bia na na mziyo mate
oya mahima
that is it
me afi mankesi na nempotem
ye me frère ne bisa
ye we yi kese pa
ye mfie na wo mankesi me nche me bisa no wasa no so and I'm so you and na mineka ntika na mo muka yi na ade ya asefim ba ko ye nua Chris Dugan, yes.
Ne
maame atofom.
Oh, maame Chris.
Yes, Chris. Commissioner. Right information.
A friend is saying NLD.
Yes, no. Say yes, so a commissioner and they say I so won abonatena say. Yaw as a film na.
Na me no program crowd wona no krum. So say you couldn't quest program na.
Yama Chris Dugan, commissioner.
Yamane
Yako. Ne maame nem there over Odi 103.
Nyame ehio lady.
Na date today around October 18th or so. Nti ye nua Chris. Ye ma o shede obi onim Chris Dugan commissioner. Friend na mane yako na wishing well na unso a hard working communicator NDC mu wa bo adwuma. Yes nti me nua Chris ye ma o yako ne wo munene.
Eda nyame ase enti Ebusua bebi ofi boko de am say ensem egu bamba so na ye bebe de ho nko
no kware bebi am fi na boko na wonga wonim Uncle Abraham Kumsini obi onim ne bia on frɛ no
you Uncle
Ebi Federation of Labor won general secretary
yes
obi a onim owo situation bi ma people need to help him. Yes, I cannot say ne bapeni da babia enye.
Oh,
yes. A serious independent for mu
team. Ma cry put program.
Yes, those who knows Uncle Abraham Kums's number, please we beg you call him and at least any support to be what the man be, you know. Let's help the man. Yes, over 80 years. Now situations are at another. Yes, a month for only no. Number one number. We need a number. Just ask me, and call me. I will send his number to you, personal number. Na situation there, woman. Ohia, a na baby abo friend that nye the penny like ubia where the 8 and do the banner within at least 50 years plus and na situation no demo no. I know a day. Enti Yame Emeka Abraham Kumsen na onshine day. One penphobia ya send or messages near deno. Please, those who can help doctors Akasia, Ewo Krumha, na winimono, if they can help. Say so what transfer anything, baby or one echo baby, that's what I heard.
Yamin say in area my yes. Uncle Brown Kunsin the na papa. Make us say so Accra Mayor so hey. Lord Mayor, Honorable Michael Nipapo Alute. More good afternoon. Accra Mayor. Now I say see something say something nti says ya no so hu so obi tu yenra gu ba bia enye obi ye niam bia enye obetumi etwa na picture asend video hu bibia asa na odi ama Accra Metro for na bibia etumi akonka nti hu bibi sa na number obetumi afre wo achede so woni mebusia enye se odi mfonyi ne kokeke enye se odi video ne kokeke but wo de kwaso e be sign amount achede nti se wutie me se ye video picture WhatsApp number obetumi etwa within Accra Metro AMA wo AMA potem ha muntie ne ye ahyedu keteke sub metro wo ahyedu keteke sub metro ablekuma sub metro ansana okankwe sub metro wo was our sub metro semensenya number obetumi obi ye bibisa obetumi the video and say picture obetumi dey send e dey akomi me patcho 0544 9146 28 0544 9146 0544 9146 28 na me pacho wo within Accra Metro na wo hu se obi or tunregu baby obi dina baby ye niam bia emboa emfa sanity emma Metro no mu a wutumi twemfonyin no ya na odi afasa WhatsApp number so na eyade a eyade o mebo papa Accra nyina nti de eteno no we yade a Accra mayor odi hu dwuma pa se opesa sa de no koso nti se awo onkran ne mpotem no wutie mi a sa na montui mayor say momaye mwa na Accra nye krabehwe na bibie ntumi enkonka nti bebi a wo nkran bia no wo hwe TV XYZ timpempeng numbers na me dia tudwa no Accra Mayor Honorable Michael Ni Papo Alote wo ahyedu keteke metro ahoro ni na sub metro miensen ina no number me dia tudwa no wo de send ya me pacho bebre obenya achede so WhatsApp line mama yemfani na send it na ye na yenhwe so wo hwe mo TV XYZ asema Honorable Michael Ni Papo Alote Accra Mayor dia betudwa no mama yemwa na Accra Metro emfa no ntuma pemfra Accra mpotemi na me dia betudwa no nti nyame share the Lord Mayor papa nti ebusia ensem egubamba so na yeba na yebeka ho ensem na bibia etumi akọ enkan ebusia ensem bebre na ba wo hwe scholarship secretariat a yenua wa wonia ketwa miami nua kwaku asafo age na ohobato ba ye kakra na obeto wo ho no so wo kono ni minim so ba wetumi pay university office wa ubehu se eka wo ho papa titu United Kingdom ni Ireland yenu anum ko scholarship o etie Ghana High Commissioner to UK ni Ireland or just 35 million pounds enya dollars o pounds ye car no so na da ho a de ensem bebre aba or say abane bon homeboarding last year utumi mu 3 million pounds ogusu na not knowing say 2025 na ye nim say abanse sabanti o senche aban foforo no di adwuma no abranti a no wo ho doctor a friend of Dr. Kingsley Kingsley and the name Kingsley what the man can Kingsley of chile de nipa 189 esa ko she munti high commissioner so wana sanko fo no so sha say omoye no omo hwehwem na che say Kingsley no kweku asafaje bedi na de MPP time wo ho no Chris large mine ono no fair chire yes ade no enti me feel say ni na ne behia se mpanifo betwe no na omo bisa na anonti because e ba ne sen na ba ye tu mo fi so na otumi fa eniama asidi nipa bi say 189 ebusia nya easy di wom chesi ano e kada ho aba no so bo no ho modern enti ye bedi ho nkomo na ya hwe legal vacation controversies so ano so eno so ekokọ so any other matters te ebusia ma member also me ho so wo joto niama na yendi nkomo
okay bada seminia na me fa fidi so na me chia wo ne wo umpedem for the production team na ahwefo nyina fe ni pa kakra bi wo anya da ayo de agya kwa yenya wo kwa menua David Akuji
David no huye
yes the way pa ono na mprempren de deputy organizer no so pray chairman wo Eastern region ono na se so pray sɛ meka kyerɛ sɛ mmere bi a yɛbɛto aba no ɔnna
Dakuji ɔpere chairman
regional chairman Eastern region good ɔnna meka kyerɛ sɛ 2024 yɛba bɛ ɛto aba no ɔnno printi wo sɛ Eastern region yɛwɔ 33 constituencies ɔnno printi each constituency 200 t-shirt Emma constituency
be 200
as a deputy organizer at the same time flags Abubo Eastern region you know not provided NDC flags say okay David Dakuji so we share na da
what aboni
din pa na nua honorable for example for kosie ne papa Saturday no ye ne nyina na o tene nche fiti ukuada so wo wie
honorable so be padi pa na copy takra de bibi ntimi am
na we to be
na we hu me hod
me come out
okay
and David nua Godwin Edoji Tamaklo MP boss
yes
Yechiano papa
Yechiano
nyuma
okwa say dan kwasra ne da meko mini papa
me de mintu na okwa aye me de mintu se ko nyanso bomode ana ko hunu
mate
na efe samijemfi Obi a president to me Bonabaso say
the golden boy.
Yes,
my friend the golden
that
boy.
Is I brought that name. Yes, now when him say no president to me catch his economy ya so ya finance minister to me Bonabaso.
Sami Yamin Shaw.
Sami. Na MPP for say one tiase. They've started some vile propaganda. You see obi anyame yeshira no we shira no na next week yet nkoma message de anyamere e wo same wona me de quotation bi e Bible mu e fa no ho aba na ya beka no ho asem so what you say yes ni anyame yeshira no we shira no because MPP feel say same jemfi no ma wo ko opposition because evidence based a communication
yes
ofia no akota krade ba omia de link ba no aka che so why project we obehu ana sameja fi wo ho no akọ prove say oboa no akọ ha agenda 111 one village one dam inti said your year omo no ehye omo so they just want to soil his name but we are also no de oto obo na ata so a enkosi aga ne anyame ehira no we hira no nyame sameja fi nyame hira wo na ye nua bea Hanabisiu doctor
me hu na che
yes me so me hu na che na enra ofre me aka che me so no ntiapo
doctor me so ya ofre me
enra ofre me no aka che me so
o hwe obese
yes me ni abema na me ntiapo the say de nyame ado
me hu na che
yes nti ona me kasai na elom Maslok ichi ano no ye Dr. Bisiu ni deputy
yes
women's organizer enti elom also ye chia
okay
chire di obi wo ha unum say small scale mining for no one secretary ono so your friend Godwin Ama very fantastic
so say me de omo ya madam for small scale for
na good abone wo ga kaka enti Godwin Ama fantastic brother God bless you enti echia wo nyina that's it na asema wo the two guy about a scholarship issue and I got this saga king the bia make say Ghana for us de bia eya ye nna Nyankopon ye mfa ma Nyankopon so what you say say as de bi wo Ghana for ye numa de bia ye be appear before the Lord. Let's give God all the necessary thanks that he deserves. Let's worship him. You know the reason why? See, I make us say nyame anye ya dom am wenti Ghana fom paibo meshia osofo pani dia owo you know over there asoro ha XYZ ono so asoro obe ya asoro ha machi power yes oh me refi papa dia ba ma no na mekai catch them or say mpaebɔ a wɔbɔ ne nyame adom a wɔyɛɛ no de bia yɛ nyina yɛhyia yɛ na nyame ase sɛ wote ase menia sɛ nyɛ nyame no di Ghana ho afofi NPP sɛ win election ɛma Alhaji Bawumia ɛbɛto a saa mmɛmu no a na former president His Excellency friend is John Akufo-Addo no di ɔman no so na nkasa abiri yɛwu because the Ghana na yɛ nim no ɛbɛyɛ crime scene ɔmu lutu say let me quote wɔn ankasa wɔn party ba financier otumi contest say flag bearer yɛnto no so aba ɛyɛ Kenya Japan obie na no ka kyerɛ Ghana fo say MPP impenumfo mufra and wɔn appointees they loot like there's no tomorrow meboa
sir
that's what he said o say MPP for bokoro no wia Ghana say adechin bia ni wo biem said na mama yendi na ochina ne yewu ne ekɔ that's what they did who left say a whole tour meboa oye tour na say no ye GMP the driver GMPC
and yeah a sapon
yes na KK sapon
driver
ne driver no na driver need to meet $100,000 bill na or the flanty na wa camera edim a driver so what you say MPP fu wie sika wie o man ni sika pack yama abranti ano hye sika no okohye sika no wodam emo tena so de twa picture 2 weeks wo kum ni fi wi ase say what to me this picture na yeden aba abonten baby e wo kosie ni wo pa bobo kuro ma che man so e wona boy ni fi boy no ko tena sa sika so na no hye wodam no 100 notes
or the camera scene
yes to try no daka sika so no ye no or this video ni ba abonten krofo ni nim say definitely obetima kire ni pa kon sika na ye ne de eliminated him 2 weeks akwani we boy ni we osie no achim mansa Pabobo kurum e wona Pabobo fi
Dr. Pabobo
yes musician the legend masa MPP 7 bebia set a BMPP ni wo biaro they destroyed that place you can imagine or can you imagine say obi a wode ne fi or MCE wo yi na di o me man position e wo presidency 2 years anybody to miss mansions makumako be 3 where did he get that money from
serious
where na say ni pa no so to me betina bontin na anya no nko awo yedu bi kotena signal bureau national signal bureau na within 6-7 years no 8 years no wode ne kotena ho no o we state makumako be 3
edu why
secret account money ande de no nkada kasa huru nkoda masa enya no nko awo yedu bi ko hwe se tonensa na Ghana enya mfaso tonensa obo nsa no ho ka
na ensa kra de enton boka
masa ti se koko
men show bi oso wa ton sa boka
ti se koko ana pure water
sa
we de enton pure water boka eti efo me sere mo a when what ton koko ewo omanyi mo no wa bokada na wakwa ton ensa fo de bia obi fa na chi wa no akotwa no de nsa be nkuma pepa na no hyem no kɔ ne baabi ye wo krom ye omanyi obi o say president ye na se because ne babere ma akɔ ware president babia wo de adwuma sɛ ya hye wonsa adofonom oboka mo koton aboso glass factory Kwame Nkrumah factory awa yesi okoto na ye wonwa
mikro mu kɔ ha bibia ni
ho biem
concrete na ho no form foundation na aboso wuduru ahore be ho obusua foundation na wo
metiase kiniko na dey ya wo ya werɛ ho ne sɛ enye so ton adwuma no na obi aba be so ma ye de ye o wo ton no na chiskan
wezi
na eye wo a eye nkrofo bi asem enye wanwa
wanwa
sɛ obi tumi hwɛ Ghana anima no wo ton yen shape shape wo anya ne hwe nipa no so koton no this kind check ne bre na na kufa do then at that time Nebwa
sa no crap
obi anya ne hwe into that impunity no course sa ukoka say leadership ayira na ye board leadership so say ma me yare mo fie na mpese me ma me ntehwe waba wo board leadership super na papa yi ni ntonti asekura onu mu tumi hwemu kiniko wuti esi wei na wo sika mara yi ni microphone yachi papa no tumi hwe wo se wa board say mo ja muti ay kodum se kube nyansa bi yanim onu oni nyansa no tumi koton ship
we are we soon
missy Ndamiya na Ghana for na nyame ase. Kinikolas. Hweto. Edane cash cow. E won wo milk. Ebra NDC fia bounce 2016. President Mahama hand over. No odi to ma wo no. Unim na ewura da ko. E na ohwe ho ne boss. Yeja crude oil. I say yenang 2 million barrels. 2 million. If you see out to $90 million. And we chin crofin us one pair. Would this scanning in every what tongue oil no? So Bekaya moving pina issue be by contaminated oil. What said that the fry in what tongue ma? I can't know or more area hokoya MP. That's a few baby.
Hey, baby, any
yes. Yena shram e collapse to one isi you ba ko ba na MD no on no nya asem
American bribery case no
was sorry anu person wo dan na wo say MPP for one nkase won feriade when NDC appointee ya na Akufo do be ma na post da
menti bi da nhu bi so da
na nyame ncha de hwempan no fu e wonti suafu dwen sebi o one joint bia dwen wo one joint fi wo motua mu ko kahifa wo refu dwen eno mampani Akufo do appoint one to store hwade a wo ye to na mrante combat look at combat look at combat look at Mustafa Abubakar look at them look at their age look at Winston
Winston ma fe no do minim ne pa
woni wono me yan kro bo ni fatiri
minim ne pa.
Look at how these people are working.
John is in charge of security.
Yes. Board for what they want buy a Mugabe Munina account. Look at Mr. Champagne for buying one manum.
Easy.
Look at these young guys. Emma Muka Cotton to. Eddie Gububotom. Tolu Cotton this kind of Gumubotom Eddie. Nachirima Fetchira Sanga Quaquay, afa. Na bosumi biya ma musika na mo di atomo mukuto 22 million within 9 months na combat ene na abedi akira Abubakar ometumi aso
Mustafa omobo adwuma
ometumi anya Mustafa mo nya mfaso president Mahama nkasa ko gira wa bo won abaso say wa ma won kapre but now these people wanted to sell that place mo pa ehwe mutumi first ka unim say your opposition no na national cathedral yenim say 54 million no $54 million your papa wan say you be say $97 million
anya is ebusia
yankoda ye fi wo make se me bebo a ade bechi na edenti de ma me kofa sanse me bai scholarship ya se me na ma me kofa bai just say these people decided say Ghana no ye di ama won work and pay. So what you say? Ghana ye work and pay MNPP for. Until every sector be a one side so be no, they can use it to do whatever they want. And they were able to do it. Until the omode embassy ni eye say Ghana mission no and scholarship no. Ni aya ya say US e diaba US nso dey about $19.2 billion.
Sir.
What's woman check you? Woman we are sika no check. E fe na Kofi Tonto na no dem ma.
$800. One mafia.
What did you go say mama $800?
Bi ma je
$3,000
Tonto
800.
Inti Tonto ko radio by radio tiemu sa.
$800. $800 yeah. $1,000.
Radi anko pa.
Sesia ukoshia Godwin ama secretary. Small scale miners. Now catch the boss me misika obema more than that.
Ah, ebusia. Wo dey me secret to abonting.
Masa. Wait. Na nkrofua bomudia for scholarship secretariat wono. Kinsley Ajiman
no.
Hwe nyame nshira asafo agye. Also
oba enye izi. No bom nkomo brepa.
Ubisa no a.
But adwuma oye no.
Ubisa no a ono a kire me ne office. Ba me nko hoda.
Oh kwaku de.
Me friend asafo agye da bia me hu na me se kwaku yeteda. Ne nua kwaku.
Me ntwa wa no metumi akasa si wofo a media minim omo dada. Abe no omo nante a ansa omo ko office so omo nsesan asafo agye number 1.
Okay.
Asafo agye how am ne no sa nsesan.
Yes.
Obi se me nu Eric agye on sesan. Obi se Sami Jemfi on sesan. Obi se me nu Abbas on sesan. Ono omo ko bon koma kama pa.
Yes.
Nko so mbo adwuma.
Yes. Osofo na na me hwe de di na o kase ya na aba mago
mago nsesa
osofo ni di aba Niger Gezi ono na me hwe di no oba yi ni bi no kase se bi nuano mo bu adwuma na iso osofo won so abo adwuma obo mi o kan sem me da proprietor make us asem no na mpanimfo nso e ma organi nko Niger Gezi ho ye nua alolome Jack o se sa show we o me se da
mi chiachia no me de ma padi po onyi me pa
Jack Alolome
nti oni me pa Jack.
Yeah, well, you see noble people like this and what bompai mo man Ghana so man Ghana bekoso na said ya meka no asafo je ye bebo na baso
kwaku badwuma.
You see oba no nkasa the washe na
what is a kwaku kasa
onkasa
kwaku nkasa
na so niema oyiye to wo no eye ma no because nkrof na be say ho and one nkasa aja to no so niema bia nkoye no be yi di aba
sa
na e ba ne dan wonu ya ne dan na amen nanka pompode uye den huru wo pasasa motoyam
asema kamiti atero ne dan na wambe
na dan na amen
ko yime
nanka woto abawie ni wo lusu a wo san ko jeje nkrofo sika esa won kogu abrochi say scholarship.
Serious.
It's a deal raw. That is what they were doing.
One course was secretariat.
No missing broad daylight thievery, stealing. Now scholarship no sad way anymore. So who and who ska no ngaba beje. Ubetia say okay, mama, £2,000.
No more tongue.
No more scheme. Scheme. It is only 189. No, what one call 2025.
Serious.
2025 is one losing. I don't understand these people. Say the woman for Ghana just say 189. Almost 190 Ghanaians, and imagine say what you be £2,000. What the fun is, and this can be more than that. But what is mean? Obi utie me be on calculate mommy. No fan send him for total and send me £2,000, £2,000 each times 189. Says can we jago the bottom. And on the bed the na can about to a banso. Let's see Zita. Ambassador and a high commissioner. So one day high commissioner to UK and
Ireland.
When myself okay, maybe the whole woman who say we investigation na dia wuku hu ni say asafo je we na won so ko tena ho no ade wuku hu ni say wo na wo beba who send the mama kuma 5 in the wechi. Can you imagine? And yeah, this is visa and a visa racketeering. No, when you fraud, visa no one be a Ghana. Until I catch you say that CEO na not one and chief executive and I say administrator no scholarship secretariat. Or no na dey no ye say ojije individual sisika. Into one we yere no mamu per visa. No way James Kanti abofra bia betia 2000 mami etia 2000 inti say nipa 5 no $100,000 pounds no way je ni botom no aba be ye bibia no de ato say we mu hia scholarship
Kofu Charlie scholarship for sale
that is it
scholarship for sale
no wonga jesa sika no nyina no akabom into amam visa because easy visa because obi a wo se okosia dede dem na wo de wo yere na wo maka hoko no wo de won ato scholarship e yiri show na sankrofo nyina akwakobuga buruchiri na wo gu UK na de a wo ye ne se busumi bia esa ne se wakakuliti se wo ye Ghana fo a woda scholarship sunti no wo tua wonka etua won fees was our friend stipends nkakra wo de mo na ban mo bo modinya ye sadi ya bo sika makomako ye when you car what they at war 35 million pounds. Do you know what that 35 million pounds can do to this? Even free SHS, I'm a fra echo green, yeah, pursue if way. Munni assess academy to me. Ghana for me, Pissami Bissamo. Munni assess academy to me. I am a hospital. Nuna Kufado, any Ajibaman, Ebala. La General Hospital ha be bugui 2019 yaba beto 2020 aba be bugui catch say the funding is secured into obabe siama la fu you see dynamic catch obi you say look at the people around that area that community la hono nko anya de ketwa hwo su yanko a hwe ni pewo teshi
esum
nungwa no wa teshi wonyira reba ho na wi a waba be fa sa nkrofo a ene na madabra mo ne ade nyina nti mo encourage no a pressure aba ho no na nke bia ba police hospital na wo nge this community no so
na ho no
na obama fi aburo chire ba enye ho no wode na yere akwai
yes
na kufa do hwe lafu ani ma no wa busa hospital na gu okache sika are ready eno ano no wantumi anye now is 35 million pounds ade Ghana na eden yayem na sankrofo wi opon na won aye nyina echi no Ghana fo no masanga nya kokuduru ka kire Ghana fo se Ghana fo se 2028 obasa ya ba power
aya modwere ho kram mantas
minim ne aye hu jama wonim se Ghana fo ne ya ohuru ye nganim kosoro wo yese wodi ewu se edi Ghana kotu amane hu na ne ya no se sankrofo ne wo ho ni nyina no wo ye one party nkrofo and wo gije wo nsika no osade wo kogu abrochiri wo and wo so wo ko school wo na course no kura wo ye wo ho na ya no se UCC ya wo ye bi
University of Cape Coast
yes wo ye sa course so ni bi wo ha wo betumi atena ha ye no push you on ko tena abrochiri efei wo sanka chemu so mumra mesan mu bonda yi kura na mu gangan mu so mu mpene because my adwene say mu wi mu tue sika dada na mo de ma wo no wo de mu kogu wo nti anya de abo beba back so you are even scared to sign any agreement bonding agreement you are even scared na wo wi wo ye sadi we nyina awie no maka ba chiri mu no na mu ti abrochiri e wo UK ho na mo ye demonstration sabi o etiefo o ta o tetagum o bonga o tetagum o yinka o yimfare sa na kuapini ankasa aberwa be ka kire o yimfare a o san tetagum ana bi wonya sade no enti nkabo ko ekura mo ntomo bu na mo fa nice way diplomatic way nko hu the commissioner no mo no ntina se efe demonstration na mo ye latie ade ye commissioner ne ya on say wonya ye ya no nga issue statement no wadi abre one particular radio station won kra ha na radio station na soja gu aban no so you put pressure. You put pressure. For pressure to abano so. Abayi dia incompetent. Abayi dia sasana krono na mobo. So they a gang.
No pa. Tell say a scheme.
35 million pounds. A chiefo. 1 million pound biano. Sike woman nya de ketua.
Enye easy ebusia.
1 million. Na to so sa 35. And na kwaku asafo ajeya bomodia no wayi sa ne ma na zita. Onu so dia bebo so no wonu so ya investigation. No tena sia no wakono baako no say enipa 189. Eni nipa wodu nga kwakugu a eyeye woni abai. And we push you on, and we not just kind of go bottom. Now, you see, these people, they are not scared of NDC. That's why I see them. But this time around, we'll be sure. This time around, we say, Noko, Elizzy, on Chairman Crano, Noko, you will see. Say, men are in town. Now we have men, and they are in town. Hekus is in town. You see, yes, sir, Baya, Chief of Staff, Michiao.
Yes.
Dr. Julius, Deborah,
you chill, Papa.
Winning, your power pen no issue statement. You know, the other two was a payment to Bian employment in Yadibiano after this 7th January. No, it's easy. Obiang, and your two about winning, a transition, you know, or true, or say, it's easy. And people for them, Krofuku, Juma Muama, and do baby, no crown your baby, wait here. A bright issue order. Payment to be our stop on them. And one I want to be quiet no koje any pay or cocoa board. Samakaya. O Jesus can pay tifu. Moon to be Jessica, Sassicada, win my dear. I know Chichim. I know they be cotton insurance. I know they be coy investment. No coy say, no coy. That is how this. You see, one was a Ghana there, one chenny. It will be an Sabeka na acquired in the time vessel. Maybe, sir, and I know. I have trust in Dr. Randy. I know near maybe a koso, mini koso, but appropriate time never. And then I'm in be a share. I say, Ojedi say by the end of this 4 years, MPP for Uncle Jerry could have 20. Say, that's no. Say, Abba. Because they spoil everywhere, any situation, any angle be a ubejano. No one jirane say, as I was siphon or mangno, no to bottom assay. No say bibia, no see a danyamiase. Say this second coming of Mahama. One man say Ugama bium, but Obana say I remember. And until Obi Biara Wabokromu Ghana Hano. This is example, this is just a test case. No matter where and no matter who you are. I am for no pachow man crofono, and metina I catch him say munyai. Who are henny now was subject was say. Nasa went to be in 2 on 4 and Mira Wabokrono, and Mira way Nema and Sedem Fata, and Mira what the Ghana Akosi Konko, no draining and blood. Went to be in 2 on 4 so when ya who are suffer now you are here. Make sure says I chop and I'm pap man pedicho. And some CEOs of Chelsea, one shana 1 year and 1 man, Mamraseno, Munyai. Because one shani and 1 year in Ekosubima, some of us will come out and name you. Near Babomudia Budi because Niawi and Chelsea wouldn't mean a grand and Abufra. Abufra, Okoskua, Otina, Fomono, Unyan, Abufra, and now Mamia, Onin say, Sabi, Onya Hospital, Unco. None crying, you know. Many say, Ujenesa and the Paro, and now men who say, President Mahama, Upper East. Upper East, yes, or Toho. No, or Toho. See, Juma would say, I can't be ye. Sanya yanga kwang munchamanka aye na nekufa do tegana aka chense why ye kwang kwa 12,000 kilometers na owie na yenye ni no asemo jira parliament no yeah so mini shine that's what he told us he said no odi ya ho few na nekufa do begina parliament house and aka chense why ye 10,000 kilometers China kuraya na 12,000 na we know and never for the Bia Kwange. And the President Mahama Kache say this time in Ghana Baba done construction site. And no to now him President Mahama is so intelligent and smart to say Unim Ghana baby yao Utumi Jina baby no bobodino roadway to roadway way ebe ni say we yet ya
onimeka
onim bibia
yankotram fam
yankotram no
no kasa call peso nam for mo hwe bibia
ana na make ekwan a wo ye nyina papa na faso ejo nya bia oba be gina no wa be ka bibi anything that Kwame Agbojade ne nam no wo hwe wa no no nkasa atumi asori aba because the president doesn't want anybody to deceive him because in the first time or buy no and you may be causal when we any but this time no President Mahama is not going into that direction again. He's making sure say and you may be a so yama Ghana for no or senior wa kebiara no obey within 4 years now and son with his own obe making sure say bosha wash Ghana for nyina no obey inti ya danyankopon say eda asafo ejeya say eda zita as so motumi aye investigation no mo expose enipa Kingsley Agyemang and MPP aban ejije sika wo ho because enye sika jack kiniko want to be Ghana for 189 enkogu amanone
abra sika no kra na Canada ho na 35 million
pounds now side bia kwakogum now wia wasand wo manum ebi ye 4 ebi ye 3 ebi ye 5 ebi ye now do mo yire ni ade akoka mo obi on scholarship dey then na ode ne man ne yire koka why
chrome say
why do you have to treat Ghanaians like this
yo ebusia yankwa ni maboafo mo boy mama mi say ye 30 days free delivery for business owners ewo Accra na wo online store ana say ewo run business mo ye deliveries na so be sign up business on Okada 247 app no today na wo suenya 1 month free delivery anti next 30 days a day enemy Okada 247 on be handle deliveries across Accra for free won pay we no pedien almost all riders no be pick eniama no directly from wo shop no mo dey call customers and quickly baby wo per se omo dey on time no mo ye mo nti se wo ton aduane o wo retail product o electronics so service bia wo ye bia no Okada 247 wo homo so mbebo adwuma no motumi aboa edi woniama ni na akobe bia ohwehwe enti se wo sha se amo so ya ne se wo be download Okada 247 app no wo Play Store na Apple app no store ho kama pa na bibia etumi akonka na obetumi WhatsApp omo wo 0256117153 na wa register business nende kai say 1 month of free delivery, 0 delivery costs. You take kunjo daman do peswa. Inti Okada 247, let go safely, proudly Ghanaian. Anti damanote. Benji's Estate and Investment Limited. I say Omunya 12 years. Now, as part of a almost celebrity, almost 12-year anniversary promotion, or a year title-led land or Tripoli proposed airport area. So Namepacho no buda for me pa. Few minutes drive from Saglemi affordable housing project. Promo price, says ya 45,000 Ghana cedis. Promo price says 35,000. So no bit me and crack installment and 40,000. Sa long size a 70 by 100 plot. So now plotting are well demarcated and sana electricity available, free sound on the site for what project provide a site plan and indenture and sana free site visitation in an ecosoho won't pay we na per day and the companies, organizations, schools, welfare associations and name a kakamwina mumbre na mombedias has a kama pa buhondro and yentokwasa sekra almost say other service or a building construction almost supply building materials, rentals, and sana a house roofing in Ano on Bayamo. Homacha Kwan Tema Community 25 a junction opposite Goodness Filling Station wa Omoho. A afrefra from 0248 780 887 and 0553 116 602. Now an albert to me if follow more at Benji's na BBA to me a conkai. Omo to say Benji's property today. Follow your vision and own a plot. Benji's Estate and Investment Limited. Now once was a aba ade amaye. Victory garlic mixture na medru so victory garlic mixture obi ho a na koma bon prepare eto se bia na won sai titriti woni so tumi yo kusu me kanfo victory garlic mixture e de amaw wonya binom e bebo mo moja na de furu sane ye enya na wo Ghana ha bebi eton adro bia woduru ha wo so pe victory garlic mixture bi na wonoma e bebo ma opomudi na sipi sita na bibia etumi akonkan o kan shi kins work herbal and I say obetumi afre doctor modi adru by was 020 129 3280 and 0242545633 na unimpenfo ending komo ex natural mineral tension ni wonya binum ya pebinum say sia sachet aba ye wo ma 350 ml na tisa ball no we 500 ml na wo 750 ml ex natural mineral water enti be pacho bia wo ye party family celebration occasion bia me kan for ex natural mineral water edi amo ex natural mineral water ko milk mo a wonse betumi akabi ye wo su Accra ye wo su abebre Street oba XYZ broadcast ya himfie wa ha yo depo kese wo ha oba kese ope Uncle Robert eni nua no dudu bi ope no wonse betumi aka ana obetumi Africa na maka na brobi was 0596 273546 0596 273547 ex natural mineral water simply natural. Me pacho Divine Hope Herbal Center le medru so omo di otwea herbal powder e di abedwaman so ebusia otwea no wo de na san na nse member nti otwea no emse mensan tanka bi no otwea herbal powder no e badwuma gidigidi pa enti koko na ha bema no ba osisi na ha wa yembre wo mpem wo libido wo fom also yem kro ana ba wo bu nsa wo hu ne yie me kanfo eye otwea herbal powder Divine Hope Herbal Center e di abedwaman so nti tema ye de dam otwea herbal powder mo be hian se wonya sachet ba ko a na wape warm water kakra no de afra wonum na napa enum no edibre you are good to go wo ho be denden bibia be kama mo ma bibia atumi ahyeyi nti otwea herbal powder na amazing kan onya na wodwaman so pe ho asema bi sa afra doctor was 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 037 na bibia to me and conkai. Na ebusia make academia make us a munia on yencheno munia de foam. Tinya me adomo chena morocco aboso. A munia pa yenchen, Nidinia Bernard Kweku Mensa, Adodo na Fred Little, and GBL or aboso. Onya 42 years. Abbas, from a bread no ne picture to the munia yencheno cra. Munia me papa, echiba. Ba
brofuna no ka cousin
aha enti make us say nyame ya do no dado no ebusuan hwe no de hwe pra me yin
church no ho
enti Bernard Kukumensa Little GBL nyame ya do ma your China Friday ebo enibre 8 pm abo so ye town hall ye be ye wakekeeping or ya brand TNT ye wakekeeping gidigidi pa na Saturday tema hana no wo be we whatever na Saturday no so 15th August 2026 no aboso town hall 9 am ye be ye ifunsie som de amano ye wi akope no crabel wo aboso cemetery abra abo 11 am ye wi no ebo 12 pepe busuan betena form free 12 midday akosi 6 pm na Saturday no ma eneyi ewie ebeko eye na sosum kwesida na pa no yebeko no Christ Apostolic Church CAC wa aboso ebo na yebeko ewie ebusuan asa betena fom after church no wo eye aboso town hall every 12 akosi 6 na metun safra obibia no adofo aboso bia me papa nyini no ebusuafo ni yosenfo no wokwa aboso no bisa yosenfo a yosenfo ho na yewo timi nua na da hoi enti chairman Sofo Osman saaso na eye de la guda eye Ebenezer Abanyaga echesa me nkofo ni na Mfante Mines gangway munyira mo bebo me apintofo na me nua eye Bernard eye Kweku Mensa na da from dodo na friend Little waye adwuma wo Go First Ghana da no abebie in consultancy firm wo eye temanya meto nsa friend no enti we de yos na busuan na yenya ye ba ye nua ye de hye no da fom ye na ye nko jam no na enti weekend ye ochina we show na me kwa boso na ma kuja munue na ya hatanichi krakra enti munua na oda hwan mo to nsa afro bibia the weekend oya boso town hall wo ma ye nja ye nua kama na bibia ntumi konkan busia me san aba hobium na mreba hobium da na say asem okope mu wo MPP for 20 bida na walk and wasem na then law ebeka the law in vacation na meka ho oyensem bebre yenhwe legal vacation here controversies in matters arise yentio
yo King Nicholas sa your friend say in Nkrofuya na ebusuaku ya ye frɛ won MPP no what is say abofra oyare koshoko Uma no so fi na echi a enyeye upie won anim nso na ama no so ya enyeye because ukogina na echi na ama no so ya won sabe mia na afuru ana ugina na anim na oba no so ya na afuru ni be mia wo this is how they are uso ni ti enyeye uso ni nanga o se ni na ye ne yawo ukoso ni nsa o se ni mfe na ye ne yawo uni won se fi ni mfia o se ne anu tese wu hu be biara ye di MPP kosi oden koda tie. These are the very people they believe they according to them they believe in the rule of law. That is what they say. But some of us we don't believe it. We don't believe. A C2 on there they believe in. Because during their time, if you remember, Obaka say bibia na Kufuado teswa MPP fubeye wo Ghana ha nyi. The MPP fubeka chiro say if you don't understand, go to court. That was their mantra. Including parliament. The first time I was Ghana, MPP Fuankasa were majority. It will boycott parliament. Majority or boycott parliament. Say Wankasa one bill and answer one budget aba. Na yeba two aba wo boycott. These people, I don't understand them. We now to be Rashiko, MPP pen to me, you see. Brophobia worker, legal for expedition, and expedition, and expeditiously. Brophobia worker. So will be to me a yen intent one so. That is what they say. And in the Afenyo Markin set example, Emra now the from 11 to 1 o'clock no every
asemo
so ti ase intine che say according to one set example say case kokota as we didn't take them ana
sa
okay and here say you no di kan no no kire no di achi ni akwambo na achiefo muntie enne ye court na court e wo krom ha nyina no manyim nyina no wo legal break. Your friend on wo friend illegal vacation
sanity.
Enti won akọ break. Say na sukufo ene ade eco school a wo makwan. Enti ena me no ka say won amakwan. Ena wo so kwa home. Ehọ na Chief Justice ehun say no. Ade bi wo ha so wo makwan na se yakase ya makwan kura na eja court no to wa e be dampan
sa
enti obi wo ha perepere ye bi wo ho ehia esese ye yefi wo na ye bua sa nipa no na nasem wo be di ntem na so oni bi ma onya kwanko ye n'adwuma
sa
enya mu from lay MPP fo and waka se won krofo na ejira court no kura no ebiru pe kwan akwasa wo ho yare
sa omo aneka
good and the Chief Justice say there be break na yama no ye wo court bi wo ebetumi atena na ye wo case bi wo ho a ye betumi edi na no ni fo no ne ho asan no bam no o kwantu bi a wa ye dai wotu say no na Hanan former buffer stock sani anan ko pese o de ne yere kwa abrochiri e kosa wo ho yare a wo se sa wo anto bag be ye 10
no gan haso wo gan
wo kwa kosa ho yare a wo fa anto bag makuma be 5 in 10 san wo e dan ayare sa
oyo chuku baba
o baba cheso nkoko budan o bo budan na go budan na o ko dem ade be china dan ni si wona tokuru dase
o moti.
You see, it's a nipa ewo bank wo. You see, and we bo modi inform Attorney General. So, akwa sika mo de mo nsa to so ne ade no wa ba so o assess wa ba attempt so person clear sika ni nyina fi account no ene ma attorney general ne nkrofo ya alert ni yoku ni wo standby e fe di wanya sika no de da mu no ene o fa so kuntu na so ba be gwan ahene machi pa ene wo so no ene so brani ni wasem ntem nya kwan na kwa burochiri na opese wo yedan wo kɔ no na kosa ho yare we nsu kosie mama yemu ebu court bi na tie eche Ghana fo mu tie me mu tie enye court ba ko pew court chief justice bie to one ye makmako 31 it's not even 2 and enye 10 no waka say MPP fo ne ye ba be try wo ho enye different high court makmako 31 and also this break no ye momodianse ye be hwe nkrofo bi a wonsem wo na ye di ntem sa na obi wa kwantu ana yarese bi a watumi akoye MPP fu munu ma won atiko kum na tie empa inu fu se etua wonyonko ho a etua duam na betua wo ho de a wo se achacha srade ebesio ni pechia wo so wadurefu ekosi na ntwe ti bia o se na ntwe de wa dosra de pa da mo note justice ana the sacked alaba tokunu araba esaba tokunu
fantasy ne pa
yes
araba esaba
tie 2023 kimi ko tie we yo
mi tie pa
2023 August to September na wo ko legal vacation no esaba tokunu ebo modin bue High Court Makumako 12 out of 42 out of 42 court no obue Makumako 12 so one family cases wo Ghana so what has changed
Bibian say
no di kan no o shedu to share bie no so ana no to share bie no shedu di kan no so pepepe obue court Makumako 12 du mienu High Court say nkrofo e won cases ni ade wo ho na obi wo ho be file obi wo e bail obi wo pe bail bi amani ni pe bi odam metie mu MPP fo mwana mu say muntu bi ma atachia sa atachia ide em say I me won akura so wanya na no kasa wa atachia was caught on tape onu ka kire MPP fo emre NDC win election 2008 okay pa tape say one for funu na wokoye no 2000 no wo fa kugugu mountain so no wo fa bi nkogu voter no ka say MPP supporters no ngakum this guy
I don't know sa shama ni ma ye be ye no we wo ho no BBC ni
obaye
say bebubu ni ma
wo bebubu aye the skyscrapers ni ade enyo na no ye we say now say that's the same man the same man
Antone mo anana ni akra
onu akasa baby okwan no amonoma ntudi nua na asake no ekufado sake atache wo omo ani nua onu na ekufado fi wo his excellency former president o fi wo as MP ewo ebuakwasat ewo na meko eyekwa eyi no eyo for example for papa eyi no ewo na yekwa eyi no onu fi wo pen atache abedi dade o man ni ministerial appointment wo monoma nto sake no and na tachi akachire to minya akukuduru ebra tokoni ye de no support
na de
tokoni ma 12 courts high court say when you do operate and nothing so or 27 so wa makota obema kwa dan kasa di asem ko jira na sem why cross examination sir because the BS will come wa ma ample time. If indeed you want your client to be innocent, to prove him innocent or her innocent, go to court and go and defend him. Namasa, uti mufanga inti amuyan komun. Ena unko tu afaso ye. Inti esopra uchi afaso wapaya afaso you don't care. Unye kronfu police ba no se julo you don't need to run. Inti atachia mayanti wase. Sa nipa kuriyara use umpe. Now say Chief Justice ebeye case no eye holidays during the legal vacation na mrane man kwan ese se wotu be prove mra bia e kire se bibia ni ho kwan say Chief Justice to me yasa that's what is so yeah me be kan mra di wa ha kire say Chief Justice wo kwan so to me yasa de no okay mra man kwan So what I say?
I can't 4 minutes into your bond to.
Says he,
I can't 4 minutes.
I'm not so sad at any. Eh, and I any answer in them.
Yen in Titim,
me in Titim. The person me can win that gun and Ibiati. Now, Obia who say, and Mrabi and you are Chief Justice Wide, what to? Now, attach him on a day. Emra, the Upasa who fight him Mra, who Jinam Raso, now on the Mraku, and yes,
sanity.
Ah, not here. Where a court on Ankasa, High Court, a civil procedure, rules 2024. Or article, my friend says CI 47 no.
Yes.
T. Make an order 79. Order 79 no. What can be a CI 47.
47, okay.
Ti asama okache maybe kai a class 1 for Brofoni be to be anti. No one tie ni ye. Also subject to the Court Act 1993 Act 459 as amended, the Chief Justice may appoint any day, any day, including vacations, for the hearing of cases or matters as circumstances required. This is their own law. Atachia is telling us that he doesn't even I don't know microphone the ato so no. So I can even read it from here.
From the
and cry let me if so obi ohwe bia ohwe. Edeni. That's order 79 CI 47 204. Wankasa mpo the yes amran.
Ebu abon.
And ebu abon samra we wo ho. Eni. Say Chief Justice wo humra so be yes adwe. It is I don't know ma to konu to me here no. It is attack here feel say emre bi wo ha Chief Justice Ebusu a onko na tie kiniko obi a wo se wo nko no wo se wo nko but when ya kwan se wo kwakopere wo ntumi wo kopere ni bail man the same person who court na wo se ma want na se no obi anko leave no wo the application na court to say court no ntina se no grant wo ntumi bail we say ni pa we meneme Ngravu na kasa.
Say meneme.
People like this. Meneme. And I'm Lizzie Bebu am catch me.
Kofi Obwa catch him.
Meneme. People like this. Wemu was where lawyers papa. Wemu would you men come school be our baby. I don't pretend to be like that. It's Ghana way. Obi on to Bible say obonefo boni beti obonefo
correct
no bi oye papa be di nachi na wo ye papa nyankopon ka kire kin o se wo ye papa nka woni betew na wanye papa na wo di boni nti boni bi di wachi sa na butu wo dan no and I want you to master courage and overcome it. That's what the Bible says. Want to be and abodi ni atachia to won krofo no fo MPP ni bi otie me tie what you be no wo de ne court na wunnim na wudi na chi sa sika no so ma obedi adi na chi ko on na yere ne ma nti me ka kire mo obi a waye boni biara no emra wo ho na ne bedi Ghana mra no enim opehene enim abofra sa echerewa na achero
ediwa na ediwa
Kumasi so bi echiame na MC commander regional commander
Embrano Koye papa Mamenda Kofi Ebusia Penya say a member of the NDC communication team and one-on-one a lawyer Wewe Brown also be being to win to me ambe cancer me am di dwumedi ho chiame ye from King Nicholas ya me nhyira na onhyira obi bia ohwe TVXYZ TTA Power 97.9 FM production team Mr. Kelvin Asante Raf Jampo Emmanuel Kisi munyina no K Koyoku yo ono si oyoko na ye ke koyoko yo mate enti de etene no omuina ye chichi am papa ba minchia the mayor of Accra Honorable Michael Nipapo Alote also rehend pa enti mayor ye chichi opa enti yamenko bibia ho no nhwan Yesu amba ye be say share for free mo me sorry ohene babo amabeni one eye ekua krantma e the news papa in a candy brain yamenka ho no nhwan bye bye.